I assume we would be the Shaggy and Scooby of the group.
Which one's Shaggy and which one's Scooby? I think you're the Scooby.
Okay.
Raggy. How long does the update take? What update? Alright, here we go. Let's start the game. Let me know if the sound is off in any way. Okay, I like this style. I like the way this looks. It's kind of like I don't know, watercolor? It's like watercolor theme, and there's the very weirdly shaped house. Ooh, the beginning. Getting good update? Oh. Yeah, that's never gonna happen. Hello, lady. Lake's Edge. Welcome to the Lake's Edge. I have to click on her face. They're birds.
It's a bird bath.
It is a bird bath.
Is that just rainwater? Looks a little weird.
The birds seem to like it.
They're even singing a little tune.
Oh, look. They talk, so I don't have to do it for them. Okay, that was random.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, please don't do that. Reminds me of I was a teenage exocolonist? What is that? I've never heard of that before.
I tied the boat up to the mooring post, so it'll stay put. For now. Probably.
Loving the confidence.
Oh, there's so many things for me to click on.
It's just an archway, but it seems a little ominous.
I do love talking. I love doing the voice acting. Gonna be a viewer? Want to hear the noises. Memo just wants to hear the noises.
Like walking through it might give you bad luck.
Too late.
First off, you're not through it yet. You're barely under it. Also, that looks more like it's supposed to be protective. Like you're supposed to be protective on the inside.
It's the little boat we used to cross the lake. It's the only way on or off the island.
What a comforting thought.
Yeah, no. That looks like no escape. Okay.
The ground's moist, but it's not muddy. Wonder how often it rains here.
I cannot believe how exciting this murder investigation is already.
Yeah, we can click on a lot of stuff, guys. All right, this game is just gonna be us learning everything about this place. I don't understand how, I don't understand how this game is short, because I plan to click on everything. We always need a memo on screen, I agree. All right, let me...
You ready, Sally?
Okay, that didn't count.
Rimore, I've been standing here for 7.5 minutes.
Wait, it hasn't been that long. Has it been that long? Have we really been clicking on things for 7.5 minutes?
Just checking.
Do you have the map?
Yeah, but it's basically blank.
Okay, click on the map.
Case file? What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. It's really not a lot to go on.
Memo's very excited. I'm glad you're really excited for this.
Did you read it?
Yeah, I'll read it on the way to the crime scene.
Okay, so we have notes and a map. Murder victim, Freya Fellow, 19. Died whilst painting a portrait of Flora Fellow. Okay, location, Flora's tower. Flora, okay, so she was painting Flora in her tower. Flora was present as she was posing for the portrait. Freya Fellow was found lying on her back. Wait, if she was present, Flora would know what the fuck is going on. Freya Fellow was found lying on her back with a single stab wound on her chest. No weapon was found at the scene, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. The red color on the tip of the knife is not paint. It was discovered to be blood. There was, wait. Stabbing people makes them bleed? Is that how you humans work? Y'all are so squishy. Okay, so why? Who painted the bloody knife? Because she was painting Flora, so that just seems like Flora was the killer. Okay, anyway. Oh, that's cool. Flora looks like a bird. Why does Flora look like an owl or something? Okay, look at all the paints. Wait, she has green, brown, yellow. Okay, there's some yellow. I don't see any green in there. I don't understand how any of these colors make any of these colors. They have interesting proportions. You could say that. Those are very interesting proportions. Okay, it's everything we know. Tangle Tower. Small painting on a scrap of paper. A few notes have been written on the back. Nowadays it goes by Tangle Tower, but it's actually a pair of towers connected by a mansion at the base. It is surrounded by a circular lake. The water is on an unusual mix of colors. The lake is enclosed by sheer, pale cliffs. They're too steep and smooth to climb. Tangle Tower is currently home to both a fellow family and the Pointer family. Oh, both the fellow family and the Pointer family. Okay. Okay. Looks like everything. So, oh, map. Oh, this is a big map. This is a big map. This is a big map. Oh, that's how we move around. Okay. Art kill. I agree. Art does kill. Memo, be careful with your art. It can kill. Actually, you know what? Don't be careful. Be very much not careful with your art. Welcome to the gardens. Oh my god, this thing's wild.
Spooky. What do you think it's for?
I think it's to scare away detectives.
Is it working?
No.
No, it's not working. It's fine. We're not worried about it. My art is made to kill.
What animal is that?
It looks like some sort of vulture?
Hawk. Bear. Lizard.
Right, of course. A hawk bear lizard.
The dreaded hawk bear lizard.
It's a
Okay.
statue of some hideous, scaly, bipedal fish monster
Playing a harp.
playing a harp.
Playing a harp.
Hang on a second.
Okay, let's look closer. Oh,
This
what?
Isn't just a regular statue, is it?
Something tells me we're not gonna solve this just yet.
Really? We just got here. How good are you? How good are you that you could just walk onto an island and solve a mystery? Doesn't seem like the puzzle can be solved yet. Why can't it be solved? Why can't I just hard solve it? There, I did it. I solved the puzzle.
Let's come back later.
Aw.
Must do something.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
I don't see why it won't let me hard lock it or hard solve it. An old weathered statue of an amphibious creature holding a large harp. Symbols are engraved in each of the harp's 4 column segments. Okay.
And it's full of the same weird water that was in the lake.
Why is the water so
Interesting, huh?
weird?
Not a single one. Although there is something in there.
It's a cassette tape.
Oh,
Or it used to be.
why is there tape in there? That tape has been damaged by water. I think on the levy was blurred and illegible. Yeah, I don't know if we're ever... I don't think that's ever going to be useful. Because how are we supposed to do
It's a
anything with
sun
it?
Garden.
Do the plants all look a little strange to you?
It's probably because of the water.
It's a bandstand.
Bit small for a bandstand.
I thought that was called a gazebo. Or wait, it is the small one's a gazebo. Small ones are a gazebo, the big ones are a gazebo, the small ones are a bandstand.
It's a one-man bandstand.
Turn it into a beast. Yes, we will turn the bandstand into a beast.
It's quiet.
Too quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to say, too quiet?
It's not.
I mean, yeah, I can hear. Oh, I see what you did. I see what you did there. Turn the cassette into. Actually, I feel like turning it into a beast would not go very well because it's been waterlogged and damaged. So the thing's just gonna come out absolutely mutated, like, kill me, kill me.
It's an appropriate amount of quiet.
Huh.
It's quiet.
Mm-hmm. It's
Okay.
an appropriate amount.
It's a stone carving. Wonder how it got cracked.
It's cracked? I thought it was just supposed to be an
look
egg.
Like that. It's an egg.
Oh.
This is some garden.
Do the plants all look a little strange to you?
Okay, something's weird about the water.
The pond has little stone feet.
Seems a bit superfluous.
You're superfluous.
Why were you saying exactly what I was thinking? Don't do that, game. Don't take my thoughts from me.
This is some garden.
Do the plants
Alright.
all look a little...
I don't think there's anything really here. Yes, first Memo reads my mind, and now this game is reading my mind. There's an O missing.
What?
Game knows me.
Oh, there's an O on the floor.
Oh yeah. Tangle tour.
Welcome to the Tangle tour, guys. Make sure to keep your arms and legs in the tour at all times. Mine has a data leak. No, I knew I shouldn't have connected to the computer. Now they have all my data.
Twir.
Twir. Can we put it? We can't put it back.
Oh,
Tangle.
twir.
Twir.
Why build a house here anyway?
I'm sure they had their reasons.
It's isolated. They probably want to keep far away from everyone. Ooh, bell.
Should we ring the doorbell?
Why would we not?
I should have looked around some more.
It's a little melody.
Actually, that's super fun.
Do you think he'll start to move if we try to go inside?
No. I think he'll just silently judge us.
Oh yeah, definitely. Look at him. That is the sassiest statue I have ever seen in my life. What the hell is that? Why is there an envelope in there?
It's been opened, but the letter's still in there. Let's read it.
Isn't that an invasion of someone's privacy?
No, definitely.
You're detectives. Isn't your entire job invasion of privacy? The envelope has been ripped open. There's a single piece of paper. The combination is drawn on the other sheet. Once you have it memorized, destroy it. I do not agree with your reasons. You will not find it down there. What? Okay. Wait. I guess that's all it says. I can't... Oh, here we go. Yep. There's nothing to read here, so there's that. Which means there's another sheet.
Little bird feeders.
Oh, I thought those were lanterns.
How do you know they're for birds?
Looks like someone tried to chop it down, but then gave up.
Can you blame them?
Oh. Someone's in
There's a heart
love.
engraved in the tree.
They took the other sheet. No, why would you do that? Why would you mess with someone's mail like that? Heart engraved on the tree.
I didn't know people actually did that.
PPFF.
Nice. What's
Why build
that?
a house here anyway?
I'm sure they had their reasons. That leads back to the gardens.
You lead back to the gardens. Alright. I don't think there's anything else here.
Don't think it's locked.
Oh, that means we can just walk straight in, right?
I'm pretty sure that's the rule, yeah.
Everyone, lock your doors. You're gonna... Oh. Huh. I think we should go around the outside
Let's
first.
head to the crime scene first. It's at the top of the west tower, I think.
Okay. We're going to the crime scene first. I would have wanted to look around the place first. Okay.
Sally, check those plants for clues.
Is soil a clue?
You know what? Maybe. You don't know. You don't know what's in their soil. Memorize and destroy. Well, they clearly did not do that. They have the other sheet and then threw the other one out. So, I'm pretty sure they're not doing it anyway.
It's a big glass tube filled with water.
Obviously, it's an aquarium.
There are weeds in there and sand.
It's a fucking aquarium.
It's an aquarium?
Yes, it's an aquarium. It's very obviously an aquarium. You can see coral in there.
Could be, except there's nothing living in it
That is weird.
anymore.
Okay, so they didn't take care of it.
It's not locked.
A door,
Thank you.
Oh, what's behind it?
a room.
You know what? These guys are the best detectives ever. Who knew there was a room behind a door?
What is that?
Is that a family tree?
I think it's a family tree.
That's definitely... Oh my god. Okay, we have this. I'm not gonna read their fucking family tree. I'm not gonna try and memorize their family tree. Hi, Neko. Good morning. How are you? Do you have caffeine? Are you properly caffeinated today? Okay, wait. Actually, wait. I want to
I
see...
think it's a family tree.
I want to see how these two are connected. Remington. Pointer? Wait. Everstone? Okay, okay. Fiona Fellow broke off into Flora Remington and Felix Fellow. Okay, so we have the Remingtons who go into the Pointers. I guess they married into the Pointers. And that's the Pointer side. PPFF. PPFX. Felix. There are so many FFs here. So it could be anyone. But who's PD? PP. Lord Pointer. Ployd Pointer. Plady Pointer. Oh, PP. Percival Pointer. Pandora Pointer. Poppy Pointer. Penelope Pointer. Oh my god. Trying to figure out who's who is gonna be fucking impossible. Lord Point. No. Ployd Pointer. It's Ployd Pointer. Alright. Do we go Fellows first or Pointer first? Let's see what we got. I'm curious what's behind these doors. That one has a piano. Alright. Do we go west? Actually, which way would west be? Actually, I have no idea which direction we're facing. West. Weist. That says Weist. We're headed west, guys. I'm gonna go over here.
Let's head to the crime scene first. It's at the top of the west tower, I think.
Okay, top of the... Oh, it's giving me... Okay, this way's west.
Let's head to the crime scene. It's at the top of the west tower.
Oh, this is how we... This... There we go. Why are we going all the way up? Okay, you know what? It's fine. I'm going to the crime scene to gather clues, even though we're gonna need to... Okay, now I see why she's shaped like that. I see why the painting is shaped like that. Because she's actually shaped like that. She kind of looks like one of those dogs. I don't remember what they're called, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Those very, you know, fancy looking dogs. They look very aerodynamic.
Let's take a look at that painting first.
Okay.
There it is.
There it is.
The unfinished portrait of Flora Fellow.
It's unfinished? It looks pretty finished.
So, what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it.
Looks that way.
Oh, okay. This part isn't finished. Unable to finish the painting, as she died sometime during the process. Flora appears to be wielding a knife. Red substance on the tip was discovered to be blood. Greyhound racing dog? No, not that one. The one with the long hair. I think they're white. They're either white or golden. Okay. I mean, there's not much going on here. It's an unfinished painting. There's really not much going on in this painting.
I wonder if all of Freya's paintings are this creepy. Maybe it's just because she never got to finish it.
There's something wrong with the crime scene.
Are we all just talking like this right in front of this lady?
We didn't find a murder weapon.
Huh? We didn't find a murder weapon. Wait. Completely covered in... Wait. Freya Fellow. Completely covered in blood. Does Freya put it there? Huh. Turn from the void of ads. I'm sorry about the ad void. Should probably pay closer attention to that. But we're just trying to figure this out. Okay, wait. So there's no murder weapon. We don't have a murder weapon. A gramophone. Why is that here? Laura's portrait is covered in blood? Because Freya put it there? Because Freya was going to eat it. No. But was removed from the crime scene. Yes, Freya was removed from the crime scene. Okay. Blood was hidden inside. We used to go. Is completely covered in. Okay. Ads. It's hidden inside. We used to kill. But was removed from the crime scene. Okay. Very fellow. It's covered in blood. Was removed from the crime scene. No. But was removed from the crime scene. Right, because she's not there. She's not there. So. Sub person asked, what ads? I'm sorry. Let's roll an ad real quick. Hey guys, do you wanna do a mystery? Do you wanna do a mystery game? Come play Tangle Tower. It's a tower that is tangled. Go check out mysteries with these two very eccentric fellows. How's that for an ad? Okay. If it was removed from the crime scene.
Freya Fellow is completely covered in blood, but it was removed from the scene. Nope.
No? Okay, that wasn't it. Is painting somehow involved in the attack on Freya? Freya's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood. Because Freya put it there? Or Freya stole it?
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood because Freya put it there.
Wait.
Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Because it stabbed Freya?
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood because it stabbed Freya.
I'm sorry? The painting stabbed Freya.
Weird, huh?
You think Freya was stabbed by a painting. Not by the woman from the painting, but by the painting itself.
Mm-hmm. Freya was standing right up by the canvas when she was killed. There's blood on the knife. It's the murder weapon.
Right, but it's not actually a knife. It can't stab.
See any other knives around here? Case closed.
The case is not closed.
You're an
Even
idiot.
if you were right, where does that leave us? A painting can't be a murder suspect.
You are an idiot. Sir, you are an idiot. Let's just pretend we live in a world that is that fucking crazy. No, that's not gonna be admissible in court. You're gonna need a lot more clues. You're gonna need to figure out what the fuck is going on here that a painting can kill somebody. You like the movement? I like it too. I like the style. I don't like the necks. The necks are way too long, but the rest of the style I like. Yeah, he's kind of dumb. You think?
The outline of Freya Fellow. Looks like she fell onto her back.
I mean, the paintings come alive in Luigi's Mansions. Why couldn't they in this? Because they've... Let's just pretend that paintings can come alive. They're detectives. They need to report this. They have to prove that the painting came alive, otherwise it doesn't fucking matter. Even if they're right, how are they supposed to report that? The background reminds me of the teenage exocolonist. Okay, someone else said that. I know it's a game now. I don't know anything about it. How else did the blood get there? I figured like they stabbed her and then it splattered on there and just coincidentally got on the knife. Or for some reason, she's just very dedicated to her work and started painting blood. Just started painting with her own blood. Or like this lady, Flora, is the murderer. And she's trying to prove it. She's trying to tell us that this lady did it. Do we know the rules of this world? Listen, if there's anything magical going on, it seems like, since she just said that's really fucking stupid, I assume this is like a normal world with nothing crazy going on. Just because you have to report the absurd doesn't make the absurd untrue. Yes, it doesn't make it untrue, but that also means you have to prove the absurd. Okay, make the painting kill you. Oh, that's easy. Just make the painting kill somebody and we have our case. All right, Skylar, I'll see you later. Thanks for dropping in. We'll catch you later. Bye. I recommended that game mostly because of content warnings. Yeah, have to be careful with the content warnings. All right.
There's a single patch of blood right in the middle.
That means she would have been stabbed on her back.
No real signs of a struggle.
That's weird.
What?
Her feet were right up by the canvas.
So?
So she was probably standing really close to the canvas when she fell.
Let's check the case file again.
Freya fell down a painting portrait. Flora's tower. Flora was present. Freya fell was found lying on her back with a single stab wound on her chest. Wait. How did the blood get like that? She was stabbed on her chest. Why is there blood? I guess it could have pooled under her, but that still doesn't make much sense. I don't like the way that it's pooled. No weapon was found at the scene, but subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. The red color on the tip of the knife is not paint. It was discovered to be blood. She was found lying on her back with a single stab wound on her chest. Yeah, that doesn't make sense that she was stabbed in her chest and then it pooled behind her. That's why I think that's why there are two of you. Because the guy is an idiot, so the girl needs to solve this for him. How did the blood get on the knife and just the knife? No, not the knife, the painting of the knife. Who painted blood on the knife? Huh.
The whole room has a strange feeling about it.
Yeah, there might be a reason for that.
All right, we should probably talk to this lady, right? Nah, let's look around.
Is that an egg? An egg with bird feet.
It's also covered in gemstones.
I mean, clearly these guys are rich.
What a completely ordinary object.
Oh.
I think it's a container for something.
Those gems look like they come off.
Oh. Rotate the egg to see a clue on the back? Huh. Wait. Boop. 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 Huh? Uh-huh. Oh. Am I doing it? This looks like I'm doing it right. Huh. Okay, all the things are connected. Didn't see the clue in that.
Nope.
Did you check the clue on the back of the egg? I'm pretty sure it explains where to put each of the gemstones.
Oh, I thought we had to do it and then see the clue. Oh. Okay, I see. So start with boom, boom. Wait. Hold on. I'm so confused by this. Okay, so 2 big ones. Okay, wait, I see that. That and that. So boom and boom, right? And then there's this one, which is yellow and green. So it's this one is yellow and green. And then this long one is those two. The long one that goes across is this and this. Then this one is that. That in blue. Oh wait. Wrong one. This one. Right? Puzzle time. I'm probably gonna have to swap a bunch of these. This long one is purple and blue. The long one is... Right? Red. That one's that. And that one is red and blue, right? And blue. And this one, oh. Wait, what's this? This square box is green and yellow. Okay. Probably need to... Okay, they're in different orientations, so it is kind of confusing. All right, so near the crook is the red. So switch these two. Wait, that's green. Boom, boom. All right, let me start with that. I think it... This one. Right? Okay, I think that's correct. And then there's this long one which is purple and blue. Near the bend is the purple. Wait. Purple and purple. Oh, the triangle one. So what is this one? Purple and yellow. Okay, so we got that, and we got red near the blah blah and blue. Right, so we got the 3 big ones, and then we have let me start with this one, the long one. Okay, those 2 are the same, right? Yep. And then we got this one, which is yellow and green. Green near this quick bend. Green near the quick bend, and then the yellow. Yep. And then we have yellow near the long and purple at the other one. Yep. Am I missing anything? I don't think so.
I got it.
Yes! I did get it. I'm not bad at puzzles. That one's just confusing because there's a bunch of intersecting lines.
Did it unlock? What's in there?
Bird feed.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Well, I'm not leaving without a clue.
Okay, so we did all that for nothing. I did it for absolutely nothing, for no reason.
Empty egg is a clue, right?
Empty egg. Once unlocked, the egg can be opened. It's currently empty. Lining of the egg is soft, velvet-like material. The egg is supported by a stand made of brass. It rests on 3 strange feet with painted claws. Okay. Nothing really going on there. Don't laugh at me! Don't laugh at me!
Is that a gramophone?
I worked hard on that puzzle.
I think so. Except it's got a tape deck instead of a turntable.
Really? A tape deck gramophone? That's actually kind of cool. I kind of like that.
It's
Kind of want
got a
one.
big crack down the middle.
Place cassette tapes instead of vinyl records is pointed toward the middle of the room. Noticeable crack running through it, all the way from horn down through the tape deck. Unless she was hit by it. Wait. If she was standing close to the painting, she couldn't have been stabbed in the chest. Maybe she was hit with this thing and then stabbed after she fell down. Because they removed the body. We can't see the body. I played this part, so I felt the same after I completed the egg. As long as I'm not alone in that. As long as I'm not alone in feeling defeated.
What about the cassette tape?
Yeah, it sure is. Think.
I mean, what am I supposed to do with it? It's destroyed. I can't play it. Oh, there's a tape in it. To Freya. The cassette tape is cracked down the middle. Handwritten message on the label. To Freya. This might be playable.
Do you think it still works?
The gramophone? Yeah, we could give it a go.
Yeah, let's try it. It looks like it could work. Oh. That's a nice melody. Wait. Oh, okay. I thought those first few notes was Zelda.
It's piano music.
Okay, well, I did see a piano room. That tape is correct on the middle. There's a handwritten message on the label. It's recording a piano music. It plays for a short while before stopping. Okay. Okay, let's try this one. I don't think this is gonna sound very good. Yeah, we're not gonna really be able to hear anything with this. Huh? Oh, we can hear things. It's just walking. It's humming, singing. Da, 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 da. Okay, little creepy, but okay.
Weird.
Incredibly.
It's someone humming a tune.
I got someone walking outdoors and a distorted humming melody can be heard. Okay, that was a little creepy. All right.
Freya's painting supplies.
The red one's cracked. Why is the red one cracked? Small glass pots of red, yellow, blue, black, and white. Glass pots are all cracked down one side. All of them? How did they all get cracked? Okay.
Freya's painting supplies.
Never mind. Same supplies are on the other side too.
A bunch of old books. Covered in dust now, but they look well read.
All right, we should probably talk to this lady.
There's a single patch of blood. No real sign.
That's weird.
What?
Her feet.
So?
She was probably.
Let's check the case file again.
Yeah, we already did this.
Supposedly, Freya was working on the painting when she was killed. Looks like she was still holding her paintbrush and palette when she fell.
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
Brush and palette. The palette is a variety of paints loaded onto it. Largest is a blob of black in the middle. Paintbrush is still covered with dried red paint. Okay, so it's definitely paint. Definitely paint on the paintbrush. We should...
That's the only door in and out of the room.
Why is it on the floor?
It's also on the floor.
Sure is. Guessing it's not supposed to be down there.
Man, don't act like you know how doors work. You thought a painting killed somebody. Alright, I guess I should talk to the person who's just been standing there lamenting the entire time. And there's an eye on the ceiling.
We're at the top of the tower, right?
I think so. Why?
Doesn't matter. It's nothing.
Sounds like something, my guy. Oh, I don't like the way you're looking at me.
Fellow?
Luscious hair. She gives me very much Cruella de Vil vibes.
Arjun. I'm sure you're still in some distress.
We need to ask you a few questions, I'm afraid.
Did you witness the murder, Flora?
I am the murder.
What do we do?
Not sure.
Grill
She's
her.
entitled to her silence, I suppose.
For now.
Encounter yourself yesterday. Did you encounter yourself yesterday, ma'am?
Freya was painting your portrait yesterday. Is that right?
Was this
Okay, lady.
planned with her ahead of time?
Was there something special about yesterday?
Did you talk to Freya at all while she was painting you?
She
She's
mute?
not going to answer us, is she?
I think she's just
But
a
at least
dick.
we can say we tried.
Statement? I don't think she's gonna have her statement.
Is there anything you'd like to tell us, Flora?
Anything at all?
I don't really know anything about you at all.
I think that's the way she likes it. We'll just
Yeah,
have to
beyond
ask
don't
other
trust
people
you.
about her.
Yeah, okay. Flora, you were definitely in the room at the time of the murder. Surely you must have seen something?
I saw her
Can you tell me
blood.
anything about what happened to Freya?
Fuck you. That's what happened.
Yeah, she's acting pretty suspicious
You
if you ask me.
You
I
think?
don't know. Maybe she really doesn't know anything.
How is that possible?
The peasants are trying to speak to her. Locked? What the hell am I supposed to get from this?
Flora, you were definitely in the room at the time of the murder. Can you tell me?
Are you serious? What am I... Really? Was that necessary?
How is that?
What am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to unlock from this? Not be a peasant. Oh, I can show her stuff. Huh.
Did you ask Freya to paint this? Or was it her idea?
What is that you're holding in the painting, Flora? Some people have been saying it's a knife.
Gotta figure it out from her flowing hair. She is talking. Her hair talks for her.
Flora, this is your egg? Why do you keep it locked?
Is there supposed to be something in there? Or is it always empty?
Hair language. The way some people talk with muscles, she talks with hair. I see no problems with this.
Is this your gramophone?
Do you know why it's cracked?
Oh my god, she is so fucking uppity. She's just like, why are you talking to me right now? Okay, alright. Paints? Anything? Anything, lady. Give me something. Harp statue. Case file. Lady, give me something.
Were you close with Freya? How are you two related?
I mean, we could probably
Kill
tell.
Grimoire.
What? I don't even think she's listening.
Oh, she's listening.
Anything we should know? Any hobbies? Besides staring out the window?
No. She has no hobbies except staring out the window. Why am I locked? Oh, I could just leave. Yeah, I'm getting nothing from her, so, you know. Alright.
It's so dark back there.
Somehow the sunlight doesn't seem to be making it very far into the room.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else here, really.
Supposedly, Freya was working on the paint. Looks like she was still holding her paintbrush and palette when she fell.
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
Yeah, we already saw this. Okay. Alright. Nice to stare out the window. Yeah, it's nice. If it's not the only thing you do, maybe interact with the people around you. Alright, I got nothing. Let's go to the piano room. Piano room. Yes. Because we have the that tape with random music. Hello. Hello, Morticia. How are you doing?
Are you a ghost?
Sally! That's rude!
I'm sorry. We can't ask the lady in the room of the case we're investigating if she killed somebody. But she could just walk up and be like, "Are you dead?" Fucking double standards around here.
Unless she is a ghost.
It may come as a disappointment, but I am alive.
Ah,
That makes you a suspect, I'm afraid.
I know.
what's your name?
My name is Poppy. I'm a pointer. And a pianist.
A pointer?
We'll need to ask you a few
Oh,
questions about
that's
Freya.
the name.
I know.
Hey, you're pretty good.
All in the wrist.
Nice.
And 13 years of dedicated practice.
Okay, wait, no. This. Not that.
Does
This.
this belong to you, Poppy?
Now that's not really my style, is it?
But who else would own a tape like this?
Who else would
Literally
be able to
anybody?
play piano? Okay, how about this one?
Is mine.
Oh!
No, well, yes, it was. I gave it to Freya about a year ago.
What was on it?
Nothing. It was blank. Freya said she wanted to record something.
Any idea how it ended up underwater?
Don't worry about it,
Maybe
Memo.
Someone wanted to destroy it, but got really lazy.
Okay. Well, at least someone's talking to us.
What do you make of the statue?
I know that's the only harp in the whole of Tangle Tower. I've never actually seen a real one.
Maybe it's from before your time.
Oh, definitely. You see how old this statue is?
What about the symbols? One of them looks like piano keys.
Yeah. Weird.
Okay.
What was inside?
Nothing.
Huh. It was my mother's originally.
So, why is it up in Flora's room?
She just gets the most use out of it. Freya would borrow it too sometimes.
Okay. Wait, so Flora listens to the gramophone. That makes all of the sense.
When I first saw it, I thought it looked like Flora was holding a knife with blood on the tip.
That's what it looks
Don't
like.
think that anymore.
No, it was a stupid thing to say. The room was dark. I was in shock. I'm just an idiot.
But it was blood on the tip. If you hadn't said anything, maybe Fifi wouldn't have checked.
Exactly. It's stupid.
But we would have missed out on an
Okay.
important clue.
What is going on with her
Is it a
hair?
clue? Really? Tell me how it's a clue. Tell me how it helps. Nothing about the knife makes any sense. It's just freaking everyone out. Wish I'd never said anything.
How is that not a clue? Someone put that there. But also, seriously, what's going on with your hair? Is that the shape of your head, or is your hair just standing up, or what's going on with that?
Don't you think that's weird? That the letter isn't addressed to anyone or signed by anyone?
Someone's being deliberately secretive.
Or they're trying to manipulate you?
Hmm.
So there are two families living in Tangle Tower?
Mm-hmm. 3 pointers and 5 fellows. 4 fellows.
What's the connection between them?
There isn't one. Not really. It was all built by the Remington family. Flora is a Remington, originally. So was Primrose, my mother. She married into the Pointers, and Flora married into the Fellows.
So, the fellows and the Pointers own the house now?
Flora owns the house. Depending on who you ask, that means her husband Felix owns it too.
What about your father?
His claim over the house kind of fell apart after my mother left.
Where's your mother now?
No idea.
Wait, she doesn't know where her mother is? Did she just up and leave? Huh. There's more things to worry about yourself. Encounter? Oh, we just had an encounter.
Are you a ghost?
Sally!
We just had an encounter.
I'm just me. There's nothing to know.
How are you related to the other pointers?
Very middle child
My
energy.
father is Percival Pointer. The professor spends most of his time hidden away in his tower. Barely speaks to anyone these days. Especially not the fellows.
Do you get on with the fellows?
2 of them. Fifi and Freya are my closest friends. We all turned 19 last year.
Do people ever leave Tangle Tower? I don't mean to be rude. It's just, if you're 19...
You don't have to answer that, Poppy.
It's a fair question. I'd like to move away. Definitely. Fifi, Freya, and I would often talk about it, argue about it. Freya wanted to leave, but Fifi...
Imagine me
Things are more
stuck here in the middle of a lake.
What about now?
After what happened, I really don't want to stay here much longer.
Yeah, there was kind of a murder in this place. I want to stay where there's a murder.
3.5 hours of piano practice. Soon as I wake up. Same as always.
3.5. Does that not hurt your hands?
Sure.
And you do this in the music room?
No, I prefer to practice in my room. When I make mistakes, I like to make them in private.
What did you do after that?
I was supposed to meet Fifi in the library, but I totally forgot. When I finally got down there, she'd already gone. I checked her bedroom, but it was locked.
Was Fifi not in there?
No idea. She keeps her door locked either way. So I went back upstairs and out into the moonlight garden.
The what?
The little garden on the roof outside my room.
The Moonlight Garden sounds so prissy. Not the garden, the Moonlight Garden.
Was it just you up there?
No. Fitz came outside after a while. His room's on the other side. He's been teaching me about flowers.
So, did you talk to him?
Not really.
You ignored each other.
I didn't say that. Fitz and I were up in the moonlight garden most of the afternoon. Then I
Okay.
heard this sound. Lasted about 3 seconds. I've been trying to decide how to describe it, but I'm struggling. It was like something drilling into a piece of metal. But
Drilling
different.
into metal.
Worse. I was pretty sure it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there to check. Her door was locked. Nobody was answering. I knew Freya and Flora were both supposed to be in there, so I made Fitz kick down the door.
So
I went
emo.
inside.
Yeah.
Freya was lying on the floor.
I mean,
Flora
look
was
at her.
in there too?
She looks totally emo.
Yeah. I think she realized what had happened at the same moment I did. I didn't know what to do, so I ran downstairs to get Fifi. Her door was still locked, but I knocked and shouted at her. Eventually, she let me in. The lights were off, but I could see she'd already been crying. I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry. First time I've ever seen her angry. I dragged her out into the hall. My father was there too, for some reason. The 3 of us went back up to Flora's tower. Then Felix arrived. He had Penny with him. Fifi had this idea. She wanted to do some kind of scientific test.
What?
She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes. After she was done, she went back upstairs and I went back to my room.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay. That was random. Why am I still locked? Okay.
Why is the glass cracked down one side?
I'd really like to
Natural
know.
Wear and tear, maybe?
On all of
No
them?
way. Freya took good care of her stuff.
Need more? I don't
Freya
know.
would always load up the palette with all the exact colors she was gonna need. I think it helped her zone out and focus on the actual painting itself. Like getting all your sheet music lined up before playing a long piece.
Right. So the blob of black paint in the middle, that was for painting Flora?
Flora's dress, yeah. She wears even more black than I do.
Okay, what more is there to say?
Needless noise from tongues expel, unless within the mouth they dwell.
Oh my god, so emo.
Fit for dealing with the shifting form of feeling. Stand unblinking in the face of taciturn and soundless space.
Okay. Are we gonna get a poem for each one of them? I'm not complaining, but that was just random.
Hard of head, but free of mind. Unimprisoned, unconfined. With starry eyes, she sees beyond. Behind our walls, beneath our pond. A soul untied. It's hers, it's free. Was then, is now, will ever be.
Very nice. No, some of the stuff also reminds you of Dream Daddy? Wait, what part of this reminds you of Dream Daddy? Actually, do I know anything about Dream Daddy? I know I've heard of it.
That's me. I'm on a list of murder suspects. Always
Everyone is.
Kind of cool, but it's just tedious.
Falls a little short, doesn't it?
Are the characters? I don't see what this has to do. I don't see the resemblance. All right, I got nothing here. Wait, yeah, I got nothing here.
All right. Poppy's bedroom is unlocked.
I wonder what's in there.
All right, we'll come back. Must win to play Dream Daddy? Oh, so that's how I know it.
Sheet music, presumably for piano.
It's only a few notes. I'd barely even call that music.
Yeah, it's been framed though. Must be important for some reason.
Let's see if I can read this. Sheet music. Sheet music has been framed and is decorated with delicate old-fashioned illustrations. Da 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 da. I don't recognize the melody. Wait. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Let me check. Let me check the humming. Let me check that humming.
Weird.
It's someone humming a tune.
No, it's not the same melody. Okay. I thought that was the same melody that it was humming, but it's not. Okay, we took that detour for no reason. Back to this.
It's a metronome for keeping time.
That's a weird looking metronome. Oh.
It's ticking. Is it a bomb?
It's supposed to be ticking. Not sure what those symbols are, though.
Oh. This place is so weird. Cafe Dude. Cafe Dude was your favorite? Cool.
Reset the puzzle.
Okay, I'm not gonna be able to figure this puzzle out.
Come back later.
I'm never gonna be able to figure that out. Oh, what's this?
Oh, thank goodness, there are 7 lit candles. Wouldn't want it to be dark in here.
Doom Daddy is wholesome, except for one of them, which he can die. Yeah, I don't remember anything about that.
There's a name for this kind of piano. You know, these ones that stand upright.
Yeah, I don't know.
Various handmade posters.
What do you think those symbols mean?
Handmade posters?
Hopefully, nothing.
Okay.
That is the bed of a vampire.
I thought vampires slept in coffins.
This is a vampire who needs firm support for their lower back.
Mm-mm.
A lamp.
Lamp.
It is most definitely turned off.
Thank you for that.
Anything in the wardrobe?
Dresses mostly. I never realized there are so many shades of black.
Just a bunch of clothes on the floor. Nothing weird about that.
To you.
Hmm.
Anything in the drawers?
Nothing you need to know about.
Okay.
A big glass door leads out into a garden. Somehow.
The moonlit garden, sir. Don't forget it's a moonlit
There's a
garden.
little mechanism by the handle.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Da. You know what? Yep. Let's see if that
Nothing.
opens it.
Still
All
locked.
4 tiles have a moon symbol.
Those other symbols look like suns. Surely that's something to do with it?
I think it is, but in an abstract kind of way.
Huh. What if we do it? Is it? Duh. There's one there.
Nope.
Maybe the information we need isn't here.
So where is it?
Somewhere else.
Thank you.
I guess we'll come back
Somewhere
later.
else. Alright. There's really nothing else here
It's
except
an octopus.
octopus
No,
lamp.
it's not. It has 6 legs, not 8.
You gotta be that guy?
Don't say it.
Sextopus.
Damn it. Alright. There's really nothing here. So we can get into the garden. Alright. We didn't really check out the piano room. Okay.
Are they paper lanterns?
Whatever they are, I like them. It's like a little parade of floating spirits.
Nice. What's this?
Oh, whatever it is, it's playing a little trumpet.
While it is the music room, he's got to practice.
You're the music room.
What's with all the broken glass?
Broken glass. Shining statue of a strange creature holding a large horn. There's a noticeable crack running along the length of the statue's horn. Inside the horn, on the ground, are various shards of cracked glass. Who's just leaving that there? Why don't you fix that up? Random. Okay. Nothing for me to really look at. All right.
Who plays the violin, I wonder?
It's pretty dusty, so I'm guessing nobody.
Books and
What?
Candles.
Old wooden bookcase?
Why don't you put candles next to books? You're gonna burn all your books.
Yep.
You're gonna set on fire.
25 dry old books.
Mm-hmm.
4 lit candles.
Yeah.
Am I the only one seeing the problem?
You are definitely not the only one seeing the problem.
That's just daylight, right?
You forgot about your tea? We got you had the water heating? I'm sorry. Let me not be as interesting. We'll turn off the game so you can go take care of your tea.
What else would it be?
There are bugs everywhere.
Smells like a forest in here.
Memo
There's
has
a faded
said
mural on the
no.
wall.
Why am I entertaining? I'm sorry. I apologize. I just kind of wanted to be a streamer, and I thought you needed to be entertaining. That's my mistake, guys. I messed up. I should not be entertaining.
When I was a kid, I never knew the difference between a mural and a mosaic.
I don't know the difference. What is the difference?
You still don't know, do you?
No.
It's okay. I don't know either.
All right, you got your wish.
Spooky murder mansion?
Spooky murder mansion.
Congratulations? Did you not realize we were in a spooky murder mansion before? Really nothing else here.
There's a faded mural.
When I was a kid,
You still
I
don't
know.
Okay. Nothing there. Let's go down here. Want everyone in the universe to know about this game? All right, we will get everyone in the universe to learn about this game. Hello, sir. Hello, scribe. That is a big ass mushroom. The hell is
Ever
that?
see a mushroom that big before?
Not in real life. Looks like it might be about to fall apart. Grimoire, you go first.
It's a big stone dais.
A what?
Biggest one I've ever seen. First one, too.
What's a stone dais? I don't know what that is.
It's a big stone dais.
Biggest one I've First one, too.
Okay, so this whole thing is a dais. Good to know.
A little bridge leading back to the gardens. There's a metal plaque on the bench.
Is there a message engraved on it?
I think there was at one point, but someone scratched it off.
Huh.
A pointless little stone tower.
I don't know. Might be a good hiding place.
Want to play hide and seek?
I could be persuaded.
It's a what? A dais, apparently. This whole little area in the middle here. The place where the dude's standing on is apparently called a dais. I think so. I think that's how it's spelled. Let me see.
It's a big stone dais.
Yep. D-A-I-S. Dais.
Biggest one First one, too.
Okay. There's that smug guy. What is this?
A giant glowing gemstone full of plants.
So it's a greenhouse that looks like a gemstone.
AKA a greenhouse.
All right, let's go. What is this?
Is that a clock?
If it is, it's a clock with 4 faces.
I like how I'm just
guessing
looking
it
at this
doesn't
dude's
tell the
stuff.
So what does it do?
Who the hell knows?
Reset the puzzle.
Oh. Interesting. There's nothing going on here. Nothing's different. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Isn't that the old-timey thing used to tell time? No, I don't know what these don't tell time, apparently.
I'll do this later.
Yeah, I have no idea what this even is. Hi?
Whoa, nice cape.
You're not fellows or pointers. I'm sure I shall immediately regret asking. But who are you, and what is your business here?
The dais? No, you're thinking of a dial. I believe they were called dials. Those were used to tell time using the sun. A dais is apparently just like a big round stone platform, basically.
I'm Sally, and this is my sidekick, Grimoire.
Private detective, Grimoire.
Really? You're a detective. If this is a joke, it's not a good one.
Who are you, anyway?
Private Detective Hawkshaw.
Oh, nice.
Another.
Hawkshaw's a cooler name than Grimoire.
I think Grimoire is a cool name, but also, you're a detective? You have a freaking cape, and you're not even Batman. If you're not Batman, it's really dumb for you to have a cape.
Maybe I'll become her sidekick.
You're not on the Freya Fellow case, too, are you?
That is classified information between myself and my client.
Fucking rude.
Clearly, this is something which eludes you.
Also,
But a
you
real
look like a
detective refrains
soldier.
from handing out informations to persons
Doesn't have the
unknown.
cool brown jacket.
Oh.
Exactly.
Right.
Now, if you would, I have work to do.
She looks more like she's part of the Star Wars Empire. She looks like she's like a general in an army more than a detective. What the hell is she wearing? What is this? What is this thing she has around her neck and shoulders? She's a Sith. Exactly. She looks like a fucking Sith Lord. What makes why are you complaining about how I look? You look like a fucking Sith Lord. Brown jacket is a must when it comes to detectives. Exactly. What are those? Sith looking ass. Bet there's a fucking lightsaber under that cloak. Oh,
Well,
I just fucking encountered her.
Really, this is a joke. It's private.
Why do I keep doing? Why do I keep redoing the encounters?
Now,
Okay.
it's not in my interest to discuss personal details.
Even if you're one of the suspects in a murder?
Very well. Let us make a small exception.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing here?
I'm on a case at the behest of my client.
how long have you been at Tangle Tower?
Maybe ask who your client is.
133 hours. 5.5 days.
Who are you working for?
I am not at liberty to answer that. Now, I shall permit you one more question.
What crime are you...
How'd you get that scar? It's cool.
Really?
You really think so?
Oh my god. Oh my god. You absolute dork. Really? First off, you ask about the scar, and he's just like, you really think my scar is cool? I'm just trying to be super cool. Love interest? Hell no! Hell no. Please no.
As it happens, I completed an examination of Flora's room on the morning before the murder. I've been investigating every single room at Tangle Tower. Hers was one of the last on my list.
Did you find anything unusual?
Nothing but a thin layer of dust and an atmosphere of somber melancholy.
Was Flora in there at the time?
She spent the duration of my search staring up at the sky, out the open window. Didn't say a word, although I'm
Yep.
told this is the expected behavior.
What did you do after that?
I spent the early evening searching the library. It took longer than it should have. Fiona leaves that room in a permanent state of disarray.
Fiona was in the library too?
I expected her to make an appearance, but she did not.
And you stayed in the library the rest of the day?
Not quite.
Okay, so yeah, the lady Flora, just that is just her default. It's not a love internet for you, clearly.
Towards the early evening, my examination of the library was unexpectedly disrupted. Sounds of running, wailing, shouting from several floors above. I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared. He emerged from the Pointer staircase.
He's a
crossed
professor?
the hall, and begun the fellow staircase. Our eyes met. He was breathless. Something had caused him great alarm. He told me to stay out of the way. I consented. I decided to return to my office in the stone square. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me.
Does she have a duck on her
Clutching the
head?
banister of the Pointer staircase with an apprehensive manner. She wished to know where Professor Pointer had gone. I told her what had transpired. Then, she too crossed the hall and disappeared up the fellow staircase. More
Okay,
so
I'm
than
gonna go
at
find
any
her
moment
next.
Prior, I felt like quite an intruder in the house. I took my leave, out towards the stone square. The grounds were silent. There were no signs of human life. Even the greenhouse was without its typical inhabitant. I noted that he, too, must be entangled in whatever was transpiring in Fellow Tower. An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance. He spoke to me of what had occurred. His report was as clumsy and cumbersome as the man giving it.
Did he seem upset?
He was rattled, that much was clear, but sorrowful, mournful, I cannot say.
Oh, look at you, actually being helpful.
Quite the stoic statue, isn't she? I can only
You
dream
can say that
of being
again.
as cold and indifferent as Flora Fellow.
You think she's hiding something?
Perhaps. She has some strange habits. I heard she barely sleeps, an hour here or there, sporadically. Spends the rest of her time staring up at the sky.
That sounds like a huge problem.
314 cases solved.
Congratulations.
314?
Freya Fellow is of great interest to me. I perceived her to be the most intelligent individual here at Tangle Tower. Within a day, she had identified for whom I was working and for what I was searching. I didn't know how she did it. I was impressed.
Why were we even
I
hired?
regret that I did not question her more thoroughly when I had the opportunity.
If she's here, why were we even
Couldn't have
hired?
known she was about to be killed, though.
I have only myself to blame for failing to perceive the signs.
What signs?
I do not wish to do your job for you, detective.
You're already here doing the same job we are. What are you talking about?
Poppy has remarkable musical talent. She could be
They have their own job to
wealthy
do.
even, if she wanted to.
I should probably have to leave Tangle Tower first.
Quite.
Okay, but us asking questions is our job. You have answers, we have questions. It's our job. Anyway.
Makes quite an impression, doesn't it? Although I can't imagine why she painted Flora wielding a knife.
You didn't see a knife anywhere in Flora's room, did you?
I did not. I conclude whatever stabbed Freya must have been brought into the room from outside. Unless, of course, it was the painting itself.
Surely you don't believe in that kind of thing.
A detective's job is to examine every avenue of thinking.
They're both idiots. They're both idiots. Okay, so I guess we need to go figure out if the supernatural exists. We have to go to figure out that the painting is alive.
You got it open. I'm impressed. I managed it myself yesterday. I thought Flora might be hiding something in there.
It was empty yesterday, too.
It was. Perhaps it's always been empty. A somewhat cumbersome device, and an altogether
Methinks it's the
inefficient way to
painting.
listen to music.
What kind of music do you like, Hawkshaw?
I like anything.
What a cop-out.
Okay, so do we all believe that it was the painting? The painting killed Freya?
Is that a clue?
Dunno. It was important enough to be framed, though.
I framed my law degree, doesn't make it a clue.
Okay, you ship the detective and the assistant, or you ship Freya and the painting?
Same? Yeah?
Wait, I missed what
Is
she
that
was
a
saying.
clue?
Dunno. It was important enough to be framed, though.
I framed my law degree, doesn't make it a clue.
Same? Yeah?
Okay, that doesn't mean it's not a clue either.
Conveniently left anonymous. It's useless until you can prove to whom it concerns. Can you do that?
No?
No.
Ugh.
Have you deciphered the meaning of those 4 symbols on the harp?
We're working on it.
That's a no then.
Yes. So everyone, you ship everyone. You ship the detective and the assistant. You ship the death. Oh,
I believe that was in Flora's room yesterday, but it was not cracked when I saw it last.
Oh, wait, what? It wasn't crack when you saw it last. But you weren't here with the murder, right? Huh.
Where'd you dig that up?
It wasn't buried. It was underwater.
Someone trying to conceal evidence, perhaps? The paint is still wet.
Yeah, well, we know Freya was in the middle of painting when she was killed.
Do you know that? How? Because you were told? Some breed of amphibious humanoid. Potentially bipedal. Although none of the statues show the creature's feet.
I guess we'll never know.
No, but a bunch of other things have feet.
Paints?
Yep.
Paints.
Cracked paints. Cracked paints. That could be a thing. That could be a clue.
Tangle Tower. No idea why they insist on calling it that. It's not even a tower. It's little more than a pair of turrets stuck on either side of a mansion.
Have you searched the whole place?
I believe so. Why?
He wants to know if you found any secret rooms.
I'm afraid the residents of Tangle Tower are far too ordinary for anything
Sorry,
like
Mike.
that.
I
I was
apologize.
disappointed too. Have you deciphered the meaning of
Not
the...
that. Case
You
file.
truly consider this a case file?
What's wrong?
Ordinary.
No organization, no system.
I don't know how ordinary they
Smashed up.
are.
I like seeing everything.
The one lady's basically
everything.
mute. One lady's basically mute. The emo's cool. They have a huge ass garden in a crystal. I don't know. They're not that ordinary.
How quaint.
Okay, we did all those. All right. What is this for? What am I supposed to get from this? Anyway. She's just writing stuff. I guess that's not hers. She's not from here. All right. Where to next? Oh. The garden. The greenhouse. Oh, bug.
That's a handsome beetle.
Very handsome beetle.
Looks like he might have magic powers.
What are these
That fruit?
fruits?
It's shaped like fruit.
Too shiny to be fruit. I think it's glowing a little too.
Oh, that's weird.
Safe to eat, do you think?
No. See face? What face? Oh! I did not see him there.
I'm gonna say no.
I did not see him there. Hi?
Sally, don't move. We're being watched.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see
seriously. Hi?
He's a little too big to hide in the bushes.
He looks like, he reminds me of Brock from, what was that show? The Venture Brothers. He reminds me of Brock. He's like jacked and stoic. Looks like he's ready to scrap at all times. He's blending so
Is
well, for
anyone going
real.
to say anything? Or shall we just stand around staring at each other?
Right, sorry.
Sorry.
We'll just let our muscles stuck.
I'm Sally. And the guy hiding behind me is Detective Grimoire. Who are you?
Fitzfellow, the gardener.
Mm-hmm. And why are you so tall?
Rude?
I don't know.
You work here as the gardener.
I don't get paid to do it. It's just my area of interest.
What's the deal with the plants? They're all kinda weird.
Right. Did you
I mean,
see
he
the-
lives here,
That giant
So,
green and purple lakes
I don't
surrounding
imagine he
our
would get
house.
paid.
Yeah, I clocked it.
The color is just a byproduct.
Of what? Poison?
It's not poisonous. Not to you.
What's this got to do with the plants?
The water controls all life, just like anywhere else on the planet. Clouds form, rain falls. The water grows the plants, animals eat the plants. Anything you've perceived as an irregularity is simply a result of this hydrological cycle.
Could you say that again, but like condense it as if you were talking to a slightly stupid person?
Obviously the water's fucking weird. So there's something in the water and that's affecting everything. The plants take in the water, the bugs eat the plants. That's why everything's fucking glowing, you moron.
Our lake water causes the unpredictable alteration of DNA. Sometimes.
Alteration?
So it's
Like mutation.
That'd be the official term. For us, it's normal. Just nature.
so it's
And you're the
radioactive?
local expert on all this stuff?
No. I'm just the gardener.
Okay, that seems like this place is radioactive and we should not be here.
I was in my greenhouse, watering and weeding.
Sounds exciting.
Was anyone else around?
Not at first. Penelope came in a little later. She likes looking at the flowers, I think.
Did you speak to each other?
A little, not too much. We both left the greenhouse in the early afternoon. I went up to my room. Then I came back outside to weed the main gardens. Didn't see anyone else. After that, I went up to the garden outside my room.
And?
Let me guess. Watering and weeding.
Right.
Did anything happen to you yesterday, Fitz?
I was up in
Okay.
the rooftop garden. It was quiet. And then, it wasn't. I can't describe it. Could have been a scream, but it didn't sound human.
Non-human
We
scream.
thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
We?
Poppy was with me. Did I not mention that?
She already
Flora's
mentioned that.
room
We
was
freaking
locked.
knew that.
That's normal. She usually locks it from the inside. I knocked on the door and shouted. Nobody responded. We became concerned.
You kicked the door down?
I did. Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back.
Also, when you're investigating people, don't tell them what they might have been doing. Let them answer. Let them explain. Don't fill in the blanks for them.
Flora was there too, but I barely noticed her at first. Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too. Penelope arrived shortly after that, with Felix in tow. I thought that was odd. You don't normally see the two of them together. Felix took charge. There was nothing else I could do to help. I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything. I found her pacing back and forth around the stone square. When I approached her, she
It's a
snapped at
circle.
me. I think she
Oh.
was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
That's weird.
I like Flora. I hope she's all right.
Do you think she had anything to do with the murder?
There's no way. She wouldn't willingly cause any additional suffering for anyone.
I wonder if that's why she's always silent.
She questioned me,
About what?
my work, the plants, bit of everything.
Did she search the greenhouse?
No, she didn't.
You sure? Maybe she did it when you weren't in there.
No, she hasn't touched it.
How can you tell?
Trust me. I can tell.
No, I don't trust you. I don't believe you. Just when you say I can tell, no, I don't believe you.
She was always kind to me. She'd come into the greenhouse when I was working, sometimes by herself, sometimes with Poppy. I think they were just bored at first. Eventually, they started asking questions.
About what?
Poppy wanted to learn about flowers. Freya, she used to ask me about the insects.
Insects?
One of my jobs is to protect plants from things that might eat them. Freya brought me this little glass box, leaves and twigs inside. She'd say, put all the troublemakers in there. Every day I'd put a handful of beetles and other things in the box. Then she'd
What's
come
probably a
along and
very
take it
full
away.
box.
I didn't really understand her, but she was always kind.
Have you met this guy?
I guess she
Fitz?
didn't want him to
Shifty
kill
eyes.
them.
Doesn't say a lot.
Just plain speak to
Totally
him.
Suspicious, if you ask me.
That's me.
Okay, I will say, if the plants talk to him, maybe the painting did kill Freya. Because that would prove that this place is fucking weird. That magic stuff happens.
Yeah, that's... It was a joke. I was joking.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Poppy and I are friends.
Oh, I can buy that. Dark clothes, blue hair, an average of 3 words per sentence. Oh, you're like two peas in a pod.
She's very kind, and she has an interest in plants.
His hair's purple.
Unusual flowers, mostly. I've been teaching her.
Right.
Is something wrong?
Oh, then he might know about
Poppy's
this.
Piano music. I remember when she started learning. She's improved a lot since then.
Yeah, that's generally how it works.
Right. Of course.
Okay, so he doesn't know what song that is.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
That definitely did not belong to Poppy.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
That one definitely did belong to Poppy.
What do you think that is in Flora's hand?
I don't know. It does look like a knife, but Flora wasn't holding anything at all when I saw her after the murder. But there's something bothering me. Something else.
What?
When we went into Flora's room, she wasn't standing in this position.
Well, she probably would have moved around a little bit by then.
She wasn't standing at all. She was kneeling on the floor.
Huh? So, did she see what happened? Very confused.
How odd. It's an egg with feet.
It was locked, but we opened it, but it was empty.
Really not that strange.
Story. That belongs to Poppy.
So why is it up in Flora's tower?
I'm not sure.
We already know that.
What's with the broken glass?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. You know what? Never mind.
There's
You're not
something
helpful.
off about this.
What is it?
Hi, Drag. Welcome
Why don't you
in.
Take another look at Flora's room.
Welcome in, Drag. Welcome to this mystery. This is actually very interesting, and I really like this style. But these people are weird. Also, we think the painting murdered them. Okay, so
You think we missed a clue up there?
I'll show you in a
Not
second.
Exactly.
Here is our murder victim, Freya. The body's not there, but there's blood on the knife of the painting. So, yeah, we think that the painting murdered her. And thank you for contributing to my rage. I appreciate it so much. Harp
It's
statue.
of no interest to me, but I overheard Poppy and Freya talking about it once.
What were they saying?
Oh,
They were arguing about something, but I can't remember the details.
okay.
Plants are different to flowers.
I'd say so, yeah.
At any time, flowers can bloom with perfect, faultless colors. Red, blue, white.
Faultless.
Paint. Once you've tainted a color by mixing it with others, not even the most skilled painter can return it to its pure form.
True.
Nice painting gives you a pretty good idea of the layout.
The lake looks like it forms a perfect circle around the island.
It might seem strange to you, but nature is quite capable of producing perfectly geometric forms.
And those mountain cliff things around the outside?
We don't know much about them. They're unscalable. Not even Freya could have gone up there.
What's that?
This painting, it's speculative. There are no photographs from this angle as far as I know.
So Freya just made it up.
Let's call it an informed estimation.
She does live here. She could probably guess, like, the layout.
Who gave you that information?
Well...
We don't actually know who it was. We were contacted anonymously.
I see.
Oh, it's an anonymous
What happens if
contact?
The person who contacted you turns out to be the murderer.
I never thought about that.
Honestly, that would be kind of fun. Like a twist, you know?
What? Did they just spoil the twist? But also, who would do that and why? Like the character art style? I do like it, but some of them have really long necks, especially Flora. Her neck's really long and it freaks me out. I hate her neck.
Fitz's room is unlocked. It's up in the fellow tower.
This could be interesting.
Not now. I want to check this and then go back
This
to
one's
Flora's
a little
room.
odd.
Okay, that is definitely not edible.
It looks like a gemstone, don't you think?
Oh. Potted fruit with hard gemstone-like skin? The soil is an unusual blue color. Huh. I mean, it looks very pretty. Long necks are certainly in this style with the longest necks. Long necks certainly a choice. I will make but a choice. I, the murderer, contacted you to arrest me. Signed, the murderer. Love, the murderer. Okay. What? Oh. That's weird. You can do that. Sister, brother. Oh. Okay. I didn't know we could do that. Wait. Oh, there's more over here. There's a lot more. I'm gonna draw me in the style with the longest neck. Thank you, Memo.
Tools used by a gardener for gardening.
More
It's
weird.
glass,
Yep.
but I can't see through it.
Total oxymoron.
It is very stylistic.
I am not.
I definitely like the style. I just don't like the necks. They freak me out. I just noticed you there again.
A little chart of, actually, I have no idea what it's about.
Let's look. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Can we take a picture of this?
Kinda reminds me of a periodic table.
A little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Very weird. Let's see if we find this again.
What do you make of it?
Not a whole lot.
Oh, please stop standing over us like that.
All the flowers here look kind of poisonous.
Can flowers be poisonous?
Yes, absolutely.
Anything can be poisonous.
Good to know.
Did you not know that?
Bags of soil.
It's so blue.
It's got some new coffee yesterday, including an iced coconut. Ooh, that sounds delicious. That sounds amazing. I want that now.
They're so high up.
To you, maybe.
You're only 2 inches taller than me.
2 inches makes all the difference.
Phrasing! Humans are weird.
It's glass, but I can't see through it.
Total oxymoron.
I am not.
Yes, you are. All right. I think that's it here. All right. There are so many more places to go in this place. Okay. He said go back up to Flora's tower because he found something weird with the paints. Oh yeah, we need a PNG. Well, actually, no. Why would we? We should set up the thing so he can actually have his model in with me instead of just a PNG. Let's see if we can get that set up. Something about the paint, right?
Supposedly, Freya was working on the painting when she was killed. Looks like she was still holding her paintbrush and palette when she fell.
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
It glitches too much? I don't think so. Last time I did it with Vi, it worked. I can work on that tonight, but I was planning to stick my little dragon. All right, then we'll stick to your little dragon, at least for now. Why do you want us to check this out? My friend, Waller. Emily Everstone, who the hell is that? No, go back.
Supposedly,
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
Bobby says that Freya would mix all the colors she would need before starting her painting. He told us to come back and look at this. Huh.
Freya's painting supplies.
Okay, that's still just that.
A bunch of old books, covered in dust now, but they look well read.
It's a tiny little plant.
A little pot plant, balanced on the window ledge.
It's the only plant in the entire room. It's so dark back there.
Somehow the sunlight.
He said come check this out, but there's really nothing else here.
Half the room is a big open window.
I don't know if you can call it an open window. It's more like the sudden absence of wall.
Sudden absence of wall, kind of.
There it is. The
So
looks that way.
Huh? Wait. There's 2 potted plants? Time out. There's 2 potted plants? Where did she sleep? Where's the other potted plant?
Half the room is a big.
I don't know if you can sudden absence of
Where's the other plant? There's a plant here. There should be a plant here. And it's gone. Okay. Huh. That's curious. I will say that's curious. Where's Freya's room then? I thought that was Freya's room. Or, yeah. Fitz's room. There is nothing here.
that poor plant.
Looks pretty healthy to me.
Healthy, but sad. I think it would rather be outside.
Aw, poor little plant. What's that?
It's a little handmade card. Someone's drawn a heart on the front. Inside it says, "To Fitz, from PP."
Okay, so that's FF and PP. We know Fritz is FF. Oh, here's another one of those
It's locked,
little
but it leads
mechanisms.
outside.
I thought we were halfway up a tower.
We are.
What's that thing by the handle?
Oh. Oh, wait. Uh-huh. Bum, bum, bum. Oh. Where were the suns? One there, one there. And... crap, where were they? Okay, the moon is bump, 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 bump. Okay, zigzag for the moon. Zigzag for the moon. I need to go look at where the suns are.
Let's come back once we know.
Oh, I know what to do. I need to go here.
A big glass door leads out.
There's a little mechanism.
Yep. Okay, so the moons go in a zigzag. Sun is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Da, 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 da. Okay, I got it. So I do this first? I think it's like that?
Nothing. Still
All
locked.
4 tiles.
Those other symbols.
I think it is.
Like that? There we go.
Something happened.
That must be it. And the door's still locked.
What do you mean still
I
locked?
Still feel like we made some sort of progress.
Okay, let me try the other one. Let's try the
It's locked.
other one
I
then.
thought
We
what's
are.
that thing by the...
Okay, okay. So it was this, that, and this one? I think it was this. Love how they move around the map. Yep, there we
What a
go.
Noise.
I guess that was right. Finally. It's
Okay,
open.
sweet.
Whatever's on the other side better be worth it.
Hold on. I just noticed this.
Hello.
Not hidden very well, is it?
Doesn't need to be. It's locked.
True.
It's a combination lock. Sort of.
Huh? Oh. What in the world? Okay, it goes like that. And then this goes like... Can I rotate it? No. Can't be rotated. Oh. Wait. Huh. Does that go in there like that? No. Huh. Where does this go? I'm a little confused by this one. Does it go like that? Okay. There's a teardrop. Oh, I think I get it. So there's like one of these, right? Okay. Yep. There's one of those. They're all shaped differently. Okay. I see. Move it back. No, no, no. I see it. I see it. It's a bunch of different configurations and it's gonna give me 4 different shapes. So I got one of them. So then this goes there and then boom. Boom. Yes. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Don't you worry. I'm getting it. Huh. Blue goes on orange. They all go together. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. There we go. Doom, doom, doom. And then this one. And then there's one more. Yeah. Wait until I ask for help. Because I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. Okay, okay. What's missing now? Okay, now there's some more. Evie, calm down. We don't want... Yeah, that's the one I just did. We don't like backseat gaming. Evie, calm down. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Did that, I did that. Then this one? Let's try this. Boom, this one. Wait, what was that? Oh. No, it's not one of those, right? What was that? It's this one. Oh, did I do it right? Because it was... Wait. This one. Bum, bum, bum. What was that?
That's done it.
There we go. Got it. Almost looks like an angry Link.
Neat. Anything in there?
Yeah, it's wrapped in a cloth. Hold on. Huh. That's kind of ominous.
Oh. BPNFP. Okay, that's their shovel. Oh, gardening trawl with a decorative panel. Oh, yeah, it kind of does. Oh, it reminds me of Lunk. I don't know if you guys have ever seen like The Adventures of Lunk. It's basically the Link, but you know, hugely jacked. Has a decorative pattern engraved onto it in letters either side of a heart. Okay, so we keep seeing these two. We know one is Fritz and PP. Is that Poppy? Oh, this must be their garden. Okay, so it's Poppy. Poppy and Fritz. Simple enough. Poppy and Fritz. I wonder. Poppy and Fritz. I think they're clearly more than friends. They're clearly more than friends. Okay, this is Fritz. Gotcha. I forgot who he was.
The door's unlocked. Finally.
Right, time to go. There is nothing in his freaking room. Guy needs to get some decorations. Here we go. Rooftop garden. Oh. There are headphones on this thing.
It's another little statue, doing a really bad job of hiding in the bushes.
It's doing its best, man. It's really bad at hide and seek.
He's playing a lute this time.
That's a headline. Malware devs infect their own PCs on accident and expose themselves. What? Yeah, that sounds like us.
He's also wearing headphones.
Yeah?
Well, they're not part of the statue.
You're not part of the statue.
And they're not headphones. They're earmuffs.
Really? They look like headphones. Lute statue. Slightly withered statue of a strange creature holding a lute. A pair of earmuffs have been placed on the head of the statue. Okay. That's interesting. There's a lot of music and statues in this place. I know they're not part of the statue, but they look like headphones. Look at cybersecurity articles at work to keep up to date on stuff. It's gonna be good to read. Actually, pin that. That's great. I'm pinning it. All right. A little random. Swamp monster? I got a achievement for that. Okay. Look like the ones my niece uses. So they're definitely headphones then.
Oh, good. A bridge. I'm glad to know there's a way to get across that tiny, tiny pond.
Yeah. I was worried I would never get across that tiny
Not all
pond.
bridges are about getting across stuff.
There's a bug.
That's one big dragonfly.
Or one very small dragon.
Oh, they're earmuffs. Gotcha. Okay, guys. Is this a dragonfly or is this drag? Is this a tiny dragon?
Giant stone frog. Love it.
Ah, he's got his tongue out like he's catching snowflakes.
Aw, it's cute. A very small dragon.
Except
It's
those aren't
definitely drag.
snowflakes. They're feathers.
Feathers. Oh. Oh, the colors on these things. Okay, this wouldn't be abnormal though. Birds come in various different shiny colors, so this could be from the island, from eating bugs on the island, or this could just be normal. Those were mostly found resting on the tongue of the Lord Stone Frog. Okay. I mean, neat. They're very cool looking feathers. I don't see that as a clue.
Ah, a little water feature.
It's making me sleepy.
Wonder how it's hooked up.
Mm-hmm.
More egg statues.
I don't get it. Why eggs?
Fertility, I guess?
Well, either they have some special significance, or the sculptor was just really lazy.
What do you mean?
An egg has got to be the easiest shape to make.
Okay. They messaged you right now. Maybe, maybe not.
It's a rose bush, growing on a little patch of bluish soil. Apart from a couple of loose petals on one side, the whole thing looks very well cared for.
The roses are bright red, too.
Nice.
Now, aren't roses normally that color?
Exactly.
Oh, you're right. Nothing here is fucking normal. And they're still using the same blue soil.
It's so relaxing. I might just stay here.
Oh, shall I go finish the investigation on my own?
That'd be great.
Okay. Yeah, that is odd. Let's check out the water.
Pond.
It looks really, really deep for some reason. See those metal bars around the edges too?
Oh, yeah. What do you suppose they're for?
Nothing anymore.
Looks like there was caging something?
Looks like somebody broke them and then never bothered to fix it.
Huh. Odd.
It's so relaxing. I might just stay here.
Stone pillars, or what's left of them. Trees, on a roof.
In a garden.
In a garden, on a roof.
How deep is the soil for trees to be growing here? Swim in the pond? No, I'm good, thank you. But no, I do want to check the water.
Ah, a little water feature. Wonder how it's hooked up.
Okay.
It's so relaxing. I might just stay here. That'd be great.
The door into Poppy's room.
So only Poppy and Fitz can get into the garden?
Ah, I guess so.
So their little private getaway.
Trees.
In a garden.
In a garden.
It's so relaxing. I might just stay.
All right, there really isn't much going on here. I mean, there's a bunch of different... I'm curious about these roses. I'm very much curious about the roses. They should not be that color. They should not be a normal color. They're apparently earmuffs. The headphones are apparently earmuffs. We've checked the statue.
It's the door into Fitz's
One of only two ways to get into.
Yeah.
Wait, can we go into Poppy's room this way? Okay. So we can come in through here. We can't go out through there?
It's open.
Okay, now we can go outside. Okay. That's
door to
weird.
Poppy's room.
Okay, so they both...
I guess so.
They both need to be opened in order to get in there. Good to know. Alright. Statue must have sensory issues. Yeah, it needs, They don't want them to hear them, doing things in there. They probably hold hands. The sound of holding hands is disgusting. Oh, hello, you look very depressed. Sensory issues just like you, Drag? Hello, sad man.
Sir? Can you hear me? I'm Private Detective Grimoire. I have some questions for you.
Grimoire. Good mysterious name.
Okay.
I rather like it. Felix Fellow at your beck and call.
Bro, you sound... I feel like we're just in a tavern. I feel like we're playing a game of D&D and we just walked into the tavern. Who the hell is this guy? Why are you wearing a cape? Like the blowfish? Blowfish is kind of cool. I think it's a light. I think the blowfish is a light. There is a lamp. There's a freaking lamp up. This place is weird. I kind of like it.
And,
It's weird in a good way.
This is my colleague, Sally.
Yeah, that's a perfectly good name as well.
Thanks.
If you would, Mr. Fellow, we really need to ask you about the murder.
I must
Welcome to
say I'm
D&D now.
rather jealous of you two.
Oh yeah? Why's that?
Out here,
Your daughter
solving
isn't dead.
mysteries, exploring new places, uncovering secret rooms, hidden treasures. That's what life is all about.
Secret rooms?
Generally speaking, you know, that sort of thing.
Okay. You know someone died here, right? Like a family member died in the floor above you? Do you not give a shit?
So, Felix, what exactly do you do?
Is it not obvious? I'm an explorer. Explorer/treasure hunter. Yes, well, best in the world.
We're talking
You're clearly
like
rich.
curse statues, spike pits.
It's a little more sophisticated than that. But I've certainly seen my share of danger, if that's what you're asking.
And, if I may ask, when did you retire?
You listen here. I may be between ventures right now.
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie. Thank you, Memo. Whoops! My bad! Sorry about that, Umi! I'm sorry, Umi, that was an accident. I didn't mean to. You're here! You're fine! We're good! Everything's fine! My bad!
But it's simply not in my nature to stay in one place for too
No,
long.
Umi, don't go! I'm sorry! I apologize! I didn't mean to! Yoko! Don't go! Especially don't go to work. In fact, call work, tell them to go fuck off.
Don't you live here with your wife and daughter?
Yes, well, the fellow family has certain loyalties, and with
Caffeination
Flora,
necessary.
she is,
Nothing wrong with raising a family, Mr. Fellow.
I do. I need all of the caffeine.
Send me. Fiona
Okay,
and
more
Flora
caffeine it
are
is.
My entire world. They are the greatest treasure of all.
Uh-huh.
Perfect. I unbanned you. You got unbanded. You're fine. You're good. We're all good. Everything's back to normal. You're fine, Yumi.
Why on earth would you want to know about that?
The murder of Freya Fellow. The reason we're here.
Ah, right. Nasty business. Very unfortunate.
Yes, why would you ever want to know about the murder of my daughter that you're here to investigate? That is her father, right? Or at least they're related. Why does he not give a shit? Is my question.
I regret that I can't be of any help, but I wish you all the best in your investigation.
Hear that, Grimoire? We're done here. Let's go.
It's a simple question, Felix. I'm sure you're up to it.
Well, there's not much to tell. Mostly, I was in my room by myself, working on Flora's, working on a project.
Your room is quite close to Flora's tower. You didn't hear anything
Okay, you're
unusual?
acting super suspicious.
What qualifies as unusual?
What have you got?
It was dusk.
Oh,
A
Jesus.
feeling lingered in the air.
Of course he needs to make it dramatic.
Perhaps. Uncertain as life itself.
Abridged version, please.
Right. Fine. I heard someone heading down the stairs, just outside my room.
Mm-hmm. Someone down the
The
stairs.
footsteps were calm, orderly, so I thought nothing of it. Shortly afterward, I heard a second set of footsteps, going the same way. This time I could tell just from the sound that something was wrong.
Yeah, this guy clearly likes to embellish.
Out into the hallway. I got a glimpse of Poppy disappearing down the staircase to the floor below. Didn't know what to make of it, to be honest.
The floor
I
below?
thought perhaps she'd had a disagreement with Fitz, as I know those two are close. So I looked into his room, just in case, but it was empty, as was the garden beyond his window. Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope. She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer, so I escorted her. We went into Flora's room.
Okay.
Poor
I think I
Freya
see what's
was
happening.
laying on the floor.
Okay, so I see. They already... Wait, why were they calm? Because that sounds like they already found the body and we're heading to go get the other person that she mentioned. The one that we didn't meet yet. Not Penelope, but the other lady. I don't remember her name. Wait, no, they were the last ones in the room, weren't they? This got work to buy some blue light glasses for me so I could take my pair home. Nice. As you should. You need blue glasses everywhere you go. Or you could just replace your eyes whenever they get damaged, just like me. You go with that drag. I bet I have some extra eyes lying around. We can hook you up.
Fiona, Poppy, Fitz, and Pointer were there already. Flora, too, of course.
Okay, so this is after everyone already got there. Wait. They went downstairs. That would have been to get this lady with the red hair. And then he went out to go search the other room. So did they run upstairs while he was in Fritz's room? I'm not understanding his story.
Soon enough, everyone else made their excuses and left.
Including you?
Not I. I stayed. Flora needed me.
Yeah. Dead Flora absolutely needed. Oh no, Flora's the person in the picture. The lady who won't talk. I'm getting confused with all the F names. Okay.
Dearest Flora, a remarkable woman. Oh, yes. Been married over 20 years.
Don't say it like that.
now.
You two still get on?
Of course. What a question.
Oh, that's his wife. Okay, good to know. YouTube Studio doesn't like my colorblind glasses. They're so reflective and a bit tinted. When blue light glasses will still work fine. Hopefully it works. I'm hoping it works. I don't know. These cameras don't like anything in their way.
She hasn't gone quiet on you.
It's true she has an independent streak. She's had it her
Streak?
whole life. She's the youngest of 3.
Independent
Always
streak
something
her
of a
whole life.
Lone wolf, you know? Just the way she is.
Lone wolf.
So
is
she
putting it
mute?
lightly. She doesn't seem to want to talk to anyone.
She just likes time to herself.
A
away
lot.
from the company of other humans.
Other humans?
Well, yes, other people, you know.
You're fucking weird, dude. Out of everyone I've met here, you are by far the fucking weirdest.
Quite the character, eh? A fellow member of the Order of the Crimson Cloak.
Is that a real thing?
No,
Was
just
actually an
meant
alien.
we both wear, you know, red capes of a sort.
Okay, so they're part of the Crimson Cloaks, who are aliens, and a painting stabbed a girl. You know what? I fully believe it now. I believe whatever this game throws at me, I believe it. Because these people are fucking weird. People are absolutely fucking weird. I can't take it anymore.
Has she questioned you yet?
If you call that questioning, she seemed bored by everything I had to say. I heard on the grapevine, supposedly Hawkshaw is searching for some rare item, something called the Golden Beetle. Honestly, it's probably a bunch of sensationalist rubbish.
You reckon?
Quite sure. There is no treasure called the Golden Beetle.
How do you know?
Because I would have heard of it.
Maybe she's looking for a literal golden beetle.
You're the one currently basking in his presence. You tell me.
Let's move on.
Uncommonly skilled as an artist, but Freya was so much more than her talent. She helped me get started with my own painting, you know. It taught me what she knew about wood carving, too.
Oh, she carves wood?
Patience. She was ever so good with dear Flora.
Freya and Flora were close?
Oh, yes, especially recently.
How are you related to Freya?
Somewhat distantly, as it happens. My father, Lord Fellow, was her grandfather. Technically, that makes her a fellow. Let's just say there was some discussion over whether she ought to carry the name at all. There's a family tree.
Okay, so you're her uncle.
You should take a look at it.
What about her inheritance?
Freya's parents died when she was around 3 years old. She came to live here shortly afterwards.
Nobody left her a thing?
I'm afraid not. She had no formal claim over anything at Tangle Tower.
Okay, so she's very loosely connected here.
Fitz? I don't trust him. He's slippery. Never commits to anything. Brain like an onion.
An onion?
Did you two have an argument?
No, but my daughter doesn't like him at all. And I trust Fiona's judgment entirely. She's a very vigilant young woman.
She didn't like him? I thought he likes her, and she's nice to him. But also, I don't think Felix pays attention to Fiona at all, so... Yeah, I don't really trust his word on that.
Poppy's a good friend to my daughter. Always has been. I think they get on well because they're so... different.
Different, like how?
Poppy is, she's quite introspective, good with feelings.
Oh, great. Now I have tiny hands. I don't know if I can play this game anymore.
Still, Poppy always seems to be sulking.
I can't play this game with my tiny hands now.
Of emotional intelligence.
Okay. Oh, wonder if he knows anything about... Okay.
It would have been a beautiful painting. It's rather a shame.
Don't worry, Memo. I'm still playing. I'm still playing. Please don't hurt me.
Nothing about it seems strange to you.
Well, all these modern paintings are slightly strange, aren't they? The emotion of the piece taking over from, say, anatomical accuracy.
Are you kidding? That looks exactly like her.
Knife? That's what you see?
You don't?
Well, as I was saying, Freya's artistic approach distorts certain shapes. Hard to say exactly what we're looking at.
Is it a feather? Got a big head and tiny arms. Dinosaur from Meet the Robinson. Meet the Robinsons. I don't know if I remember that. Did I ever see Meet the Robinsons? I probably have it. Goodbye. Hey.
That looks like it might belong to Fitz.
Yes. I was asking about the whatever.
Does Florin normally keep something in here?
She must do, but I admit
we need to watch it? Okay. Fine, we'll watch Meet the Robinsons. I don't remember it. I don't remember if I've seen it or not. So which means probably not. Older than time, and you don't... I'm not older than time! I'm not that old! I'm not that old! I just don't remember I don't remember what that even is. Meet the Robinsons. Why is there a dinosaur in Meet the Robinsons? Okay, clearly I don't know anything about that movie. Fine, we'll watch it. Soon you will be 200. I am not 200! Driving me crazy! Driving me crazy! I'm not 200! I will be 36, thank you! It goes to the future and meets his future family. Oh, so it's Back to the Future. Got it. That's a weird way to spell Back to the Future.
Why not just ask her?
I feel like if somebody keeps something locked away in a ceramic egg, it's because they don't want to be asked about it.
Rules to live by.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy. That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Why does everyone think this belongs to Poppy? It's not hers. She said it's not hers.
I've never been one for music. Why not ask Poppy instead?
It's the opposite of Back to the Future. Separate rule. Mix it up for any time you enter chat that will say, hello, ancient bot who is 230. You know what? Drag! Damn it.
Flora's quite far.
Damn it, Drag.
Old thing. It's in poor shape, though.
Why?
Do you know what happened to it?
I'm not 235. I swear. I swear, guys. I'm only 35. I've not been around that long. I swear. Soon that's gonna change. Yes. If I hear 236, I'm out. I'm leaving. Dude, we 236. I'm leaving. I swear to God. I'm gonna come in, hear that, and I'm gonna leave immediately.
Can't say I do. It's unlike her to leave paint on the brush.
I think we'll give her a pass, given the circumstances.
Ah, yes. So we shall.
Needs to be fully voiced. Are you gonna voice it? Is it gonna be a whole clip? Just for when I enter?
Is that a clue? Really?
No.
It might be.
Looks like Freya's paints.
Do you know why the pots are cracked down one side?
No, that's very odd. They're normally in excellent condition.
I'm very excited for the birthday week. I'm just not excited for everyone to think I'm over 200 years old. I am not over 200 years old. Why? Just why? I am not. I'm not. I swear I'm not. Probably not. Probably just gonna be a message. Is it gonna be like the micro drag bot? The Dragonite bot? The bot that does the very old-timey speak. Yes, we do have the same birthday. Coincidental, huh? It's fun. It is neat. It's quite neat. So we have to exchange gifts during our birthday. Or we could just do nothing and cancel it out. If you have a birthday on the same day, does it cancel out the gift giving? Or do you both have to get each other gifts?
You seem pretty sure about that.
Ornate trowel?
I've never seen that before. Looks valuable.
Okay. Still getting me gifts. Fine, I will also get you gifts.
I'm as confused as you are.
Gift giving is never canceled. They stack. Gift giving stacks, it doesn't cancel. Dratini bot, that's what it is. Treat you a certain way. The Dratini bot just like picks something
Ugly, isn't it?
on its own, right?
As statues go, years of wind and rain have not been kind to it either.
Do you know what it is? The creature, I mean.
It's connected to the Remington family history in some way, but I can't recall.
All right, tell us about the place.
Built by the Remington family originally. Dear Flora's father and his...
It has free will, the statue?
But now it's owned by you? By the Fellow family?
The Fellows and the Pointers have both come to claim a certain degree of ownership.
And who named it Tangle Tower?
Flora chose the name.
What does it mean?
I think it was her intention that it mean nothing at all. Something of a fresh start.
From what?
This really isn't for me to say, but
Did they
she
have
had
a
some
feud?
Kind of disagreement with her siblings. After they moved away, Flora changed the name of the house. I think perhaps she hoped it would make them feel unwelcome, yes, less likely to come back.
That's kind of extreme.
Huh.
Yes, it is rather, isn't it?
I don't know. Family fights usually get pretty bad. I had to guess he uses ChatGPT for responses. Just have it set up to answer in a certain way, like an ancient dragon. All right, that's pretty cool.
What's this?
It's my case file. It's how I know what I'm supposed to be doing.
You mean to say you're bound by the limits of what's written in this little document?
What do you mean bound?
Sounds
No, I'm
right.
not bound
I
to
find
it.
comforting.
I'm not bound by it. They're just fucking notes. I just have notes on people, so I remember things. All right, that's all we're getting out of you. You were weird. That was just weird.
A little hand-painted statue.
Oh, cute. And he's getting hungry. Go feed.
How can you tell it's hand-painted?
Well, the paints are right there on the desk. Also, I mean, no offense, but you can just tell.
Chocolate covered. Oh, you still have some? I'm gonna need those. Give me cookies. Umi wants cookie. Oh, there's some paint drops on it. I'm carving of a man holding a sword. That's obviously him. Oh, has been hand painted, but the paint is not skillfully applied. Yellow, blue, black, white paints were found nearby. Hey, he's learning. He's learning. Yeah. This is not well painted. Okay. Oh. Okay, so they are married. That's his niece, basically. Why are they? You know what? Whatever. Ate a lot this morning. My tummy isn't thrilled with this sugar. Too much sugar.
Nice. A real treasure chest.
Not that bad. You'll be fine, Drag. You'll live.
Why else would it be locked?
Also, look whose room this is.
Plus, there's a treasure map hanging directly above it. What's the deal with that painting on the front?
Not sure. We should check that treasure map too.
Okay. Oh, look at this. Trivago? What? What about Trivago? Wait. Huh? Paint job on the figure? Oh. I mean, it needs work. But there's a few splotches that don't belong. A1N? Okay, wait. Oh, I see. Dragon X Island. Okay. Dragon X Island. Okay, I got it. It's I3. No, it will be I4. Wait. I4. Wait, is there a tree in the background? Yes, there is a tree in the background. I4. E? I4 E? Is that it?
Nothing.
Did you check the treasure map for clues? And what about that painting on the chest itself?
Still locked.
I think like they're...
No, I found it. It's here. Kicks and giggles, 22. I just asked Dratini Bach to greet you. What did it say? Never implies someone. Ratings, young model number 22. And a mere 200 rations? Rotations around the sun. Thou art but a hatchling in mine eyes. May thy impeding 236 year bring thee wisdom, benefiting an elder worm. I'm about to exhale smoke too. I'm not that old. I have not gone that many rotations around. Oh God. Everyone thinks I'm fucking ancient. Everyone thinks I'm about to fall apart. Considers you young. Yeah. Like in dragon years, I am young. I am but a hatchling. You are a baby to the dragon. Ad void has ended. Oh, congratulations. Welcome back from the ad dimension. Okay. All right. So I know where it is. It's just like, oh, maybe it's 3i? Maybe it's I3? We're supposed to be in the middle of that?
That was incorrect.
The padlock is just a grid reference for the map.
Okay. I think we're supposed to be standing on I4.
That was
the padlock just a grid reference.
That was
the padlock just a grid reference.
South?
That was
just a grid reference.
That was
just a grid reference.
Okay. North, south, east, and west. It's east. Thank you, Drag. Thank you for gifting subs to Umi. I appreciate you so much. That was awesome. Oh, we hit a goal. Yay! I still didn't. We were supposed to do a thing for that, an animation for the goal. But anyway, thank you, Drag. That was awesome. And Umi doesn't have to deal with ads anymore. Congratulations, Umi. I appreciate you very much. Both you and Jag, I appreciate you guys very much. Animation is hard. Animation is hard because I don't have any freaking time. I have all the drawings ready. It does take time. Okay, okay. So which am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to do I3 or I4? No, you don't. I have no time. I have no time at all. You haven't finished it. Are you sure you haven't finished it? Oh, wait, was that a different thing? Was that a different thing you did? Oh, okay. I thought we had a thing for that. Never mind then, we don't have it. Okay, hold on, hold on. All right, let me finish this because I know we have it because it's 3I north? It looks like we're standing on the X. So I think it's I4. But we've done all these around. I'll try I3.
That was
the padlock just a grid reference.
That
The
was
pad just a grid reference.
that
The
was
pad just a grid reference.
that
The
was
pad just a grid reference.
4. Behind it, maybe? So 5? 5. It's behind it, and it's 5 south?
that was
The
incorrect.
pad just a grid reference.
5 south
That was
The pad
incorrect.
just a grid reference.
east?
That
The
was
pad just a grid reference.
that
The
was
pad just a grid reference for the map.
Oh, it's which direction we're looking at. So it's I4 north.
that was
The
incorrect.
pad just a grid reference.
I3 north?
That
The
was
pad just a grid reference.
5 north?
that
The
was
pad just a grid reference.
that
The
was
pad just a grid reference.
We're facing north. Yeah, this is facing north. Or it's where we're standing?
that was
The
incorrect.
pad just a grid reference.
Is it where we're standing? We're standing south? Oh, it's fine because it has the directions here. But oh, wait. Yeah, we're standing on I. So it has to be I. It could be I5? I5 south?
That was
The padlock is just a grid reference for them.
that
The
was
pad just a grid reference for them.
I4 south?
that
The
was
pad just a grid reference for them.
that was
The pad just a grid reference for them.
that
The
was
pad just a
That
grid
doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'm confused by this. Because we're on I4. It's where we're standing. I've done I3. I've done I5. There's I4. We're facing north. Sure. Give me your opinion. Maybe it's supposed to be the tree in the distance? Because there's nowhere else where there's even a dragon and an island in this. It's because the mountain isn't actually next to the serpent? Yeah, it's not. Look. Oh, do you think the mountain is further out? And the tree's like way in the distance there? Where else would it be? Okay. Hold on. Oh, there are birds there. So then is it here? Because if we're facing south... Well, no, because we would be standing here. This would be right in front of us. Let me see. The tree's out in the middle from where we're standing. So I don't know if it's there. If we were standing here facing north, this tree is not in the right spot. And these two are flipped the wrong way. Think it's E? Think it's E? We would be standing here in E, and then these two are flipped in the wrong way.
Can I tell you where I think it is?
Where do you think it is?
H.
H. If we're standing here. No.
Facing west.
Facing west.
At the bottom.
H. Facing west. You think? So H6. We could try that. Okay, that might work. H6 west.
I did it.
Oh, hey, you got it.
Win.
Think it's Z?
Not
No,
bad.
it was totally Z.
Puzzles are my favorite thing ever.
Yeah, I'm glad. I just didn't think anything, because it looked like the sea serpent was like right in front of our face. That's why I was confused. Everything looked way closer. But thank you for your help, Memo. What's in the box?
More wooden models. These are a little different to the one on the desk.
Oh, he did the whole little. There's a chicken. Back to the chat. Back to the chat with you. You served your purpose. Now go away from me. Model resembling a child with green hair. So I'm guessing that's the victim. The model resembling a woman with gray hair. That's Flora. Model resembling a red and white bird. Random. Puzzle expert Memo. Model resembling a broad-shouldered man. Is that this guy? No, because he has a green shirt. Also, this guy's not bald. What the hell is that guy? One models have been hand-painted. Paint is not skillfully applied. A pot of red paint and a brush is laying nearby. Brush has some dried red paint on it? Okay. I think that's this girl? The victim? Or whoever this is. Let's figure out who this is. Child. Well, I was gonna say that's her siblings, but one of her siblings would not be a child. Okay. Okay, good to know. Like she has an egg on her head.
Puffer fish?
Yes. It's also a lamp, for some reason.
The victim, the lady that was being painted too. Let me see this. Yeah, that was Freya. Okay, the child was Freya. Obviously, there was Flora. And then... that wasn't Fritz. I think we're missing a person. We still have 3 more people to meet. Burr, but I don't know the last one. Yeah, I don't think we've met the last one.
It's a drinking horn.
Is it full of ale? Or mead, maybe?
Right now, it's just full of dust.
Oh.
A hammock. It's kind of worn out.
I would politely
Chimmy
describe it
chicken.
as lived in. It's Earth.
If Earth was made of paper and gave off a gentle pink light.
I think I would prefer that Earth. I prefer that Earth. A gentle pink Earth. In my founder's badge to show off Memo's art. Ah, that's awesome. I think it's worth it. Memo's art is great.
Yeah, it's a massive conch shell.
It is?
Do you think there's a little crab living inside?
I hope so.
Lens
It's a
lamp.
magic lamp. Can we summon the genie?
If we get really stuck, sure.
If we get really stuck. I have Memo. I won't get stuck.
He's an imp.
What does he do?
You're an imp.
Well, if you tell too many lies, he appears at the end of your bed in the middle of the night.
I assume that thing's at the end of his bed all the time.
Oh. It's a barometer, but it's broken.
Oh.
I've never seen a barometer that wasn't broken.
What?
The entire room is made of wood.
Oh, it's not just made of wood. I think it's the actual hull of a ship.
Oh, that's wild. That's really cool.
Shelf junk.
A mirror?
A little mirror.
Definitely cursed.
It's not cursed. Not everything is cursed.
I'm pretty sure everything is cursed.
You get a good view of the lake from here.
Is that a mask?
No wooden mask.
He's the mask
Probably cursed.
by Loki.
The entire room is made of wood.
Oh, it's not just. It's the actual.
The entire room
Oh,
is
it's not.
made
It's the
Nothing
actual-
there.
A pencil drawing of a mountain on a moonlit night.
That doesn't look like he made that.
glued.
Is that
The
a
entire room
graph?
is made of wood.
Oh, it's not. It's the actual.
Okay, another
A
map.
map with a dotted line and an X marked on it.
That's a very boring way to describe a treasure map.
What is
More
this?
maps.
No, they're just blank.
Oh,
Does he make maps?
You get a good view of the lake from here. You get a good view of the lake from here.
All right, I don't think there's anything else in this room. Okay, so where is this girl's room? Fiona. Is that her name? Freya. Damn it, I forgot her freaking name. Yes, Freya. Okay, we finally got into Freya's room.
it's a little glass box.
I think it's a vivarium.
What the hell is a
Come
vivarium?
again.
See the leaves and twigs in there? Might have been for keeping insects.
Oh, okay. That's the thing that she was collecting the bugs for.
Not the kind of lamp I choose for my bedroom, but fair enough.
It's cool. Looks like old mining equipment or something.
It kind of does. Teddy. Oh, Teddy!
Freya's bear.
Looks pretty depressed.
He's had a rough couple of days.
Yeah, he has. Poor bear. Let's give the bear head pats. Oh, look at this.
That painting is really something.
Why would you want it looming over your bed like that?
Maybe Freya enjoyed the atmosphere it creates.
The
Creepy?
atmosphere of chaos and oppression?
Hang on. There's a smaller version down by the floor.
It's a photograph.
Look at this photograph! A small photograph of Freya's abstract painting. Oh, she took a picture of her painting. Piece of adhesive tape is stuck on it. Lines have been drawn with black ink around the edges. Okay, good to know. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so this obviously went somewhere. Was it somewhere in here? I don't see where it would have been. There's no, like, crazy lines drawn anywhere. Alright. We'll see if we find, like, a
It's
whiteboard.
a little wooden box for paintbrushes.
To the casual observer, maybe.
Oh, another
They're
puzzle.
Not real paintbrushes. Looks like they're part of some kind of lock mechanism.
Somebody vented. Kind of sus. Wait. Ugh. At least these puzzles are a little easier. Boom. Boom. Saw the vent? I didn't see the vent. Okay. Right? Yeah, that's right. Where'd this go? It goes like that. Okay. I think I messed this up. No, I didn't. Not yet, I didn't. Boom, and boom. Okay, there we go. Still not sure how to read this. Memo's in the vents. There's a memo in the vents. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, there was a 7th. There was something that had a 7 on it, but that has nothing to do with this, I don't think. Okay, so... Oh, I see now. Nothing on the first one. The green's there. Green's where it's supposed to be. The blue... Oh, I see. What? Okay, the orange there. This purple. Duh. I'm so confused. Okay, so green, blue. Oh, I see. That's there. It's there. That's green, that's blue. Then orange. Wait, purple's supposed to be there. Wait, but that's where this green one goes. Huh. Okay. Wait, it's that one? And that?
Nothing.
Darn it.
Did you find a hint on those scraps of paper? It looks like a ripped-up jigsaw puzzle.
That was incorrect.
Each brush has various characteristics. The information we need is on the paper. Once it's...
Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, that's blue. That's green. Those are two aren't represented. Is it like that? Yes. Green. This brush. Wait, no, this brush is purple. There's no purple. Oh, that's a purple. Okay, that's the stem. Okay, that's a stem. Orange. That. Got you. Okay, got you. Blue, and then I guess it'll have to be this green. Yeah, let's try that.
Still locked.
So, there's a couple of brushes with each characteristic.
What is with these sizes, though? Okay, so one of the orange ones. Okay, let's try that. Because that's blue. You know, this should be a much taller blue. This is a... no. Okay. This is one of these with this brush. Doesn't have to be blue. Okay, I think this one's correct. This one on the left is correct. You guys can't see my... Can you guys see my mouse? I don't think you can. No, you can't see the mouse. All right, so the one on the left... Actually, I could probably change that real quick. Where is it? Where is it? Capture cursor. There we go. All right. So this one on the left here, I think is in the right spot. This is green. So it could be either one of these, but this one, there's only two with this shape. So if I switch these two and this one, that would still work. Boom. One's blue. The only other thing I could do is switch these two. So if that doesn't work,
Still locked.
So, there's a couple of brushes with each...
switch these two.
Still locked.
So, there's
No.
a couple of brushes with each...
Okay. Is this one supposed to be shorter? What am I supposed to be shorter? The short orange one? There. This one has to be one of the green ones, of which there's only two. Boom. Boom. This one's longer. Let me try that.
There we go.
Ah, got it!
Perfect.
Was that what you were thinking, Umi?
What was in the box?
Just a photograph.
Look at this photograph!
Well, most of a photograph.
Oh, that's the lady that we haven't seen yet. Thank you. That one wasn't hard. I got it. You read it downward? Yeah, basically. Photograph of two young. Oh, you read it downward. Oh, you read it from the top to the bottom. Okay. Photograph of two young girls with one with red hair, the other with green hair. One has a large piece missing. Seems to have been ripped off. Who would dress like that? I don't think we know anyone who would dress like that. It looks like another girl. You can't tell. Definitely not Poppy. Okay.
Just little trinkets.
Let's leave them alone.
It's a fish, I think.
Ish.
I think it looks more like a whale.
Fine, it's a whale.
I think it looks like a koi.
Could also be a shark.
Could also be a shark.
A lot of these paintings look unfinished.
How can you tell if they're finished or not?
Good point.
Wait.
Freya's plants. They must not need sunlight. Drawings taped up on the wall.
What's
Ooh.
that one on the left?
Looks like two people standing together in a garden. One of them's holding a red rose.
Okay, yep, the two lovers there. The rose. Oh, Fifi, that's her name. That's who was in the picture. And that's the other detective. Drawing of Poppy and Fritz standing in the garden. Fritz is holding a red rose. Drawing of a young woman. A drawing of a Detective Hawkshaw. Drawing of Poppy and Fritz was done on the rooftop garden. Okay. Detective Hawkshaw and Fifi. It's freaking labeled. You know who she is.
Just little trinkets.
Let's leave them alone.
Drawings taped
What's
up
that one on the
on...
left?
Looks like two people standing. One of them's holding a red rose.
Okay, yeah, we've seen that.
Drawings.
What's that?
One of them's holding a red
Okay,
rose.
yeah, forget it. Thank you.
Did Freya paint those animals on her ceiling?
They're kind of simplistic.
Maybe she painted them when she was younger. A pillow.
Dog
with a
pillow?
paw print pattern.
It's a cushion.
Yeah, but that
You're a
doesn't look
cushion.
right. That's weird.
What did you find in the drawers?
Nothing. They're completely empty.
So is this where she kept all her art supplies and she brought them upstairs to paint what's her face?
Brushes, pencils.
They're clean, but they look pretty well used.
Hmm.
Do you think this was always supposed to be a bedroom?
I don't know. It is kind of a weird shape.
No windows either.
Yeah, it could have been like an attic. Huh. Anything else? Is
Do you
that a
think this
trap
was
door?
Always supposed to be a bedroom?
I don't
No
know.
windows either.
What the hell is this?
Do you think this was
I don't
no
know.
windows either?
Is that another vent?
Even though we're halfway up a tower, someone's been tracking in mud from outside.
Someone's been tracking in mud.
That painting is really...
What?
Maybe
Yeah,
there's
it's a photograph.
Yeah. Saw that. Huh.
Do you think this was always
I don't
no
know.
windows either?
I don't know if I can find anything else here.
Do you think this
I
was
don't
no
know.
windows either?
I don't think there's anything else here.
Freya's bear.
Looks
No,
like-
not the bear, the vent.
Do you think this
I
was
don't
no
know.
windows either? Just little
Let's
trinkets.
leave them alone.
All right. There's really nothing else here. I thought there'd be something else here. We
It's
took the
Freya's
bed?
A little bit messy.
It's a perfectly healthy amount of messy.
It's Freya's bed.
It's a perfectly healthy...
Okay. I don't think there's really much in here. Where's Fifi? In the library. Oh, what's this?
It's an illustrated book about birds.
Ooh.
It's been left open. Looks like somebody was halfway through reading it.
Or it was left open for us to find.
Ever so slightly unnerving.
Okay. Bird book. The inkdip is a remarkably intelligent bird with a very long lifespan, even among avian mystids. Other birds are often aggressive toward it. And the inkdip... Oh my god, is that what she was holding? That's the feather she was holding. The thing that everyone thinks is a knife. It was a feather. It was an inkdip feather. Other birds are often aggressive toward it, and the inkdip lives most of its life alone. It has a particular feeding habit and usually only eats the seeds of Tantum amica. Okay. Good to know. Yeah. It's that feather. Good to know.
Books about ancient history, I think.
These books are ancient history. I think they'd crumble into dust if I tried to pick them up.
Good excuse.
Thanks. Books about geography.
Mm-hmm.
Skip. Books about insects.
That could be interesting.
Well, theoretically. There's not a single book on that shelf.
Huh.
Why are there no books about that? There's bugs everywhere.
Books about space.
They're relatively untouched.
Plants.
What's in those bottles?
I'm not sure. Soil samples?
We're just looking around while she's writing notes.
Is that a snow globe?
Of sorts.
Oh, it's broken in there. Did they break a snow globe and then put that snow globe inside of another snow globe? Interesting.
Hey, look at that. It's a model of Tangle Tower. There's the lake and those weird mountains.
Oh, those are the mountains. Okay.
What are you thinking?
That would make an amazing souvenir.
You want to steal it?
Hey, look at some. What do you
That
think?
would make an amazing...
All right.
Sure.
I got an achievement for finding the snow
Why
globe.
not build a science lab in the corner of the library?
Why not? Actually, it seems like a good place. You can do a lot of research here.
Search for new knowledge. The archiving of old knowledge. It's downright poetic.
A chalkboard.
Is this a library or a classroom?
You're a library. I'm not even gonna try and figure out what any of this means. Differentials, algebra. I don't know what any of this is. Nerd shit, exactly, it's nerd shit. A graph, looks like a wave pattern. This seems and there's chemistry in it? So is she trying to figure out compounds? But then there's angles. I don't know what the hell, that's just random gibberish. Anyway, A, B, C, D, A, B. Oh, who knows about A? 2 to 7. Whoa, okay. Might need to remember this. Might need to remember the
I'm not
chalkboard.
sure I learned anything from that.
Thank you for booing me, cats. How are you doing? I didn't actually look at anything.
Any idea what this means?
Not a clue.
Welcome to Tangle Tower, where I'm lost and we're learning some nerd shit. Yeah.
I'm not sure I learned anything.
Yeah, there's nothing helpful there. Birds.
Books about birds.
The shelves are about half empty.
Oh, so you're a the shelves are half empty kind of person.
You knew this already.
Yeah. We already know. We can tell.
Books about nature?
The memo is happy. All right. Let's talk to Freya, and then I think I might have to end it. What's this?
Sure. Why not
The
build?
arc's downright
Okay.
poetic.
Hi.
Curious. I would expect bacteria of that nature to thrive in these conditions.
Okay, what's up with your eyes? Why does it look like your eyes are on the sides of your heads? Heads. Singular head. It looks like her eyes are like not even attached to her head. Like, why are your glasses shaped like that?
Excuse me.
Taking all the environmental factors into account, there must be something I am still missing.
Okay, seriously, are you like an herbivore? Do you have to worry about predators? Why are your eyes on the sides of your head? Why am I mean? Because her anatomy makes no sense. She's been eating the plants, isn't she? She mutated. She mutated because she was eating the fruit.
May I talk to you, miss?
She knows we're here. She just doesn't care.
I am a detective,
Uh-huh.
and I need to talk.
Correction. You do not need to talk to me,
Oh no?
Uh-huh.
How come?
because I am not a suspect. I am completely innocent of any and all crimes.
Yeah, I would really like to know why she needs to worry about predators. How did she evolve to have eyes on the side of her head? She's always looking out for predators. She is prey.
Thanks for letting me know.
Speaking of which, you have now been at Tangle Tower for over 23 minutes. Surely you have already reached a sturdy hypothesis.
A
Really?
hypothesis?
After 23
Of
minutes?
the murder?
You think you can learn anything about a mystery in 23 minutes? Yeah, we have a bunch of clues. We can't put a hypothesis together.
Yeah, come on, Grimoire, hurry up.
My apologies. Unfortunately, protocol dictates I must at least meet all the suspects. And that includes you. So, could you tell me your name?
Fifi Fellow, microbiologist, inventor, innovator.
Okay, that explains a lot.
You will need to be more specific. Oneself cannot be summarized in a single response without doing one a great disservice.
Oh, you're one of those guys. All right, you absolute dork. You know she says actually on a daily basis.
So true.
Well, first of all, you're a fellow. So does that make you the daughter of...
Correct. My father and mother are named Flora and Felix, but you need not question either of them. It will only waste valuable time. Neither of them are capable of murder.
Thanks for the tip.
Fifi, you said you were a micro... something or other?
Microbiologist.
Really? You
But it
didn't
is
figure
an
out
insignificant
microbiologist?
label. My studies cannot be categorized in any one recognized field.
What made you want to become a scientist in the first place?
I harbor an intrinsic fascination with the microscopic. I constructed my first one at age 10.
Constructed a microscope?
Correct.
And
Oh,
what's
that's
that
actually
thing
pretty
on your
cool.
head? Did you make that too?
My eyesight began to deteriorate when I turned 12. Not satisfied
Maybe
with the
because it
eyeglasses
moved to the
prescribed
sides
me,
of your
I
head.
designed this custom lens instead.
Yeah, you started losing your eyesight because it moved to the sides of your head.
It automatically adjusts based on the surrounding light conditions.
Does it glow red when you get angry?
No, but that would be most amusing.
Okay, you have a little bit of a sense of humor.
What
Cool.
can you tell me about the murder?
What can you tell me about... Wait, that's what I'm supposed to ask you.
Yes, however, you were too slow.
You fancy yourself a detective too, Fifi?
I just need to know what happened.
Me too. So talk.
Fine. I knew ahead of time that Freya was going to be busy with her painting all day, so I had planned to spend the afternoon with Poppy. I was in the library all morning preparing the equipment for an experiment, only to find out that Poppy had made other plans and she was in fact planning to ignore me completely.
Oh.
So what did you do instead?
I locked myself in my room and cried.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Why?
I don't know, it just sounds kind of sad.
It is not unusual.
Oh. Good.
I'm sorry to hear that. Okay.
Name, Flora Fellow. Age, 44. Profession, unknown. Likes,
She's only
unknown.
44?
Dislikes, unknown.
Isn't she your mother? How do you not know anything?
I believe other people may have discovered methods of reaching her, but I have little capacity for interpreting nonverbal communication.
And how long has Flora been... non-verbal?
She has always been quiet, willing to speak when necessary, but not more.
So what happened to make her stop talking entirely?
Okay, it's not necessary to help us figure out who murdered one of her residents? I don't even want to say family members, residents.
She suffered a great loss, something she has been unable to move beyond.
Okay.
Name, Freya Fellow. Age, 19. Profession, artist. Deceased. Understand this.
Very helpful.
Most people find me difficult.
You
They
think?
exhibit a noticeable degree of discomfort when talking to me. There it is. Freya, who had a way of being an exception to any given rule, was not at all like this. She is very important, and I will not rest until I understand what has happened to her.
Did you spend a lot of time with Freya recently?
I will say this. In the past year, Freya became 1. Increasingly independent, and 2. Increasingly isolated.
Do you know why?
Huh.
I do not. If you are looking for a speculative, empathetic opinion, try asking Poppy instead.
The three of you are friends.
Okay. Yes, most show discomfort when talking to me. There it is. I'm not discomforted talking to her. I just want to know what is up with her fucking attitude. Like, we're here to help solve a murder. Why are you catching a fucking attitude with us? Relatable? It's okay, Memo. I don't find you uncomfortable to talk to.
We are of a similar age, and all highly gifted. 1 scientist, 1 artist, and 1 musician.
Sounds like quite a team.
Name, Poppy Pointer. Age, 19. Profession, Apparently Poppy has defaced my notes. Under profession, I had of course originally written pianist, but she has crossed that out and written the ghost of Christmas yet to come.
Ha! I like her. Clearly, our assistant likes her too. You haven't noticed, our main character is fairly useless. Yeah, that's why we need to play the game, because the main character doesn't know he thinks the painting killed her! Apparently with a feather.
Name, Fitzfellow. Age, 24. Profession, cryptobotanist. Likes soil, dislikes electric lights.
Hang on. Cryptobotanist? I thought he was just a gardener.
That may well be his preferred label. Mine, however, is more accurate.
Do you
Cryptobotanist.
and Fitz not see eye to eye, Fifi?
We do not.
Well, I wouldn't have thought so. He's well over 6 foot and you've got to be just barely 5.
So what's your problem?
That's not what they meant.
Exactly 1 week ago, I witnessed him sneaking up Pointer Tower. He was making every effort to avoid detection.
So?
He was also carrying a knife.
Huh. Oh, wait. Was it a knife or was it that thing under his bed? The tool. Because we found that tool under his bed. So, Pointer Tower. Wait, he was in Pointer Tower. We're not in Pointer Tower. This is Fellow Tower. She died in the Fellow Tower, so I don't know how relevant that is. Huh. Curious.
Name, Fiona Fellow. Age, 19. Profession, amateur microbiologist. Likes, the meaningful archiving of information. Dislikes, the superfluous window dressing accompanying the majority of human contact. Notes, kindly disregard the polysyllabic form of my given forename and refer to me instead as Fifi.
How come you prefer Fifi?
How come you prefer Grimoire?
How are you related to the other fellows?
That's not his name.
Fitz is my cousin.
Still love her.
A man
I'm
named
glad.
Flint was my uncle.
Was?
I do not know if Flint is alive or not. He left Tangle Tower a long time ago.
And what about Freya? How are you related to her?
We share exactly 1 grandparent.
Okay. That is... I need to get going. Well, let me get this last person.
Shaw. Age, unknown. Profession, private detective.
Must be a defense mechanism against predators. Sass!
Quote,
Sass is her defense There's her defense mechanism. That works. Honestly, it works pretty well. I missed all of that.
Shaw. Age, likes, quote, being left alone. Dislikes, quote, being constantly badgered by a weirdo nerd with a clipboard.
Alright. Shoot. I have more things to ask her about, but I have to get going.
Should be unlocked now.
Can't wait.
I'll have to go later. For now, is there a save file? Settings. Oh, autosave is on. Okay, so I'm fully saved. And with that,
Yay.
it's time for us to go. Thank you guys. This is actually really fun. I like this game. But
I'm glad.
I can't wait to play some more.
I love this game. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Hopefully, I'm glad everyone else is enjoying it. Especially the characters. The characters are very fun. But for now, it's time for me to go. And we will continue this next week.
Womp
Goodbye,
womp.
guys. Womp womp. Goodbye, guys.
Bye, everyone.